to go now?
It's very quiet.
Is it?
Yeah. Check. Better.
Okay.
Better.
Much better.
Is it bored or annoyed? We may never know.
Wait, did I say that out loud or did you read it? Cheers.
Yeah, I read it from here.
I didn't know you had it on your phone.
Okay. This is what I'm talking. Now we know what contributes to the look on my face.
Yes! I win!
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
wow.
Okay.
Any day, whenever you're ready. I'm not going to be that distracted. That's still infinitely... I'm so excited that we don't have to drink mud gum anymore.
We're almost done with this.
Are we?
Yeah, we're going to have to get a new one.
Oh, shit.
We should have gotten a big tub during the sale, but we didn't.
Yeah.
So.
I forgot one more thing.
What?
You want to grab that bag behind you real quick? It's got the binder with all the stuff and things. We have important business today.
Please hold.
What's in that pre-workout? Which pre-workout is this? I always forget.
Jekyll.
Jekyll?
Yeah.
Like Jekyll and Hyde?
Yes.
Nice. It was Jekyll.
Or Hyde.
Thank you.
One of the two. It's one that has nitrous in it.
Yeah.
Nitric
Big
oxide.
time. It actually does stuff. I still get the plastic face feel from
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
Do you?
Yeah, it gets me all pumped up. So,
Yes.
first things first.
Yeah. This weekend happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Christmas fucked it all up for our workout. Way to
Yep,
go.
we just had to shuffle some stuff around. No big deal.
Yeah.
So we did a workout on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and then Sunday we had our challenge. The big nasty challenge.
Big nasty.
The challenge was both big and nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy from Game of Thrones.
Shut the fuck up. So they said Drago's, the guy that played Drago's son, right? So meaning like Ivan Drago from Rocky IV.
Yeah. My excuse is I've never seen any Rockies.
The guy that then for Creed or whatever they had play, because Ivan Drago killed Apollo Creed in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's what they said for the guy, and you got to see the guy's face, and Zach's like, "Oh, that's the guy from Game of Thrones." And
Yeah.
I was like,
I
"What?"
thought he looked a lot like Khal Drago.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What guy?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "You mean Jason Momoa? That's not Jason Momoa." And he's like, "Oh." So anyway, it's the guy that plays Ivan Drago's son in Creed or whatever. He's like an actual boxer. So he was the guy that had thrown down the Big Nasty challenge because he is known as Big Nasty.
Yeah, he's big and nasty.
That's what it's
yeah,
called.
big time.
So it was a circuit, and they did it like boxing. So you start the clock, and every 3 minutes you start the next set, and they did it as rounds. So it's 12 rounds.
Yep.
So you get 3 minutes to do so many jump ropes, so many inverted rows, so many body weight squats, and so many push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever time it takes you to do that, you get to rest until 3 minutes, and
Is
then
up.
you
Yeah.
start again. So you start round 1 at 3 minutes, round 2 at 6 minutes, round 3 at 9 minutes, round 4 at 12 minutes.
Yep.
Extrapolate it out to 12 rounds, and then when you can't beat the clock, you're done.
Yeah.
So
Or you can't do it. And
Yeah.
Whatever.
yeah. Well, you can't beat it. You can't make it in time. So
Yeah.
I started, and first of all, my jump rope game was on fleek.
Oh,
It was
big time.
outrageous.
Oh, supersonic, some would say,
and
probably.
I kept making a comment about it because I was like ready to be kind of annoyed if like I kept losing time because I kept like catching my toe with the jump rope or something and whatever, and then you're like scrambling around.
Yeah.
And then we both thought that the push-up was going to be the trickiest part.
Yeah.
I like even after like 3 rounds. So it's like it starts with 20, 7, 9, and 7.
Yes.
So you do 20 jump ropes,
Yep.
7 inverted rows, 9 body squats, and then 7 push-ups.
Yeah.
And if you're keeping score at home, it's like a cardio, a pull, a leg, and a push. So it's one from every group, basically, of how you break a workout down. And then you just keep cycling it. And it seemed like, for both of us, like, oh, I think the push-up's going to be the thing.
Yeah. I thought, like, by far push-ups
Yeah.
was going to be my thing.
And for me specifically, it was not. The inverted row, basically, like, my biceps would fill up with blood, right? So, like, as I'm doing it, I'm like, like coming up, like, huh! And after like the fourth or fifth round, like the first 3 rounds you do 7, the next 3 rounds you do 9, the next 3 rounds you do 12.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I was finishing 9, like my biceps, my arms in general were just so full of blood that like I couldn't bend my arm enough. It would be like if I was wearing like right now, like I'm wearing like 3 shirts.
Yeah.
And like just the shirts are in the way, so I can't bend my arm enough.
Yeah.
So it was like a weird thing because it wasn't like I didn't have any power left or I didn't have any contraction left. There was just no room for it to contract.
Yeah.
So it was bizarre because I'd like do later on, so like 10th round or something like that. Like, yeah,
Right.
I'm tired. Like I needed a break.
Yeah.
But for a couple rounds, like I would do like 6 because by the 6th one, like I had enough blood in my arms that like I couldn't really like pull up high enough that I felt like I was completing it. So I'd like sit there and wait for like blood to like leave my arm or something. So then I could come up and do like the rest
Yeah,
of them.
one of your rounds you did do like the floppy fish thing, or you just like
Yeah.
moving your arms
Trying
just
to
to
get it
something.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Did it work? The floppy
not
fish?
really. Not really. But it ended up being the one that was like limiting to me.
Yeah.
Because like I couldn't do it. So then I kept going, like I kept changing my grip throughout. So I wouldn't like just hit my bicep the exact same way. And then the wider I went, like towards the later rounds, then I could use more back, and it kind of took my bicep a little bit out of it, whatever. But like the 8th round for me of doing it, the fucking jump rope just like exploded.
Yeah.
Like I'm jumping rope and I'm like do. And then all of a sudden, like I had like the old school jump rope with like the beads on it that you had in like gym class.
Yeah. And those are my personal favorite just because you can feel the weight of them and they don't get all weird, like bunched up like your iPod cord, whatever. Yeah.
And while they catch your feet in a weird way and it's unpleasant, it's not like one of the speed ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're like jump roping with a speed rope and you're like going and then it catches your toe and you're just wearing like tennis shoes with like a cloth front, like that shit stings.
Yeah.
So the beads kind of like let you know that you fucked up, but it's not, whatever. So
Yeah.
I've had that jump rope for fucking ever. I've probably had it for like
Double-digit years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably got it like right when I got home. So anyways, so it literally just gave up. Just like the one end came out of the handle, beads go flying everywhere.
Like the knot that's tied in the handle.
handle.
Was just done being a knot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the string comes flying out. I have both handles in my hand. String comes flying off, beads go everywhere, and I'm like, oh shit. So like I grabbed the string and then I'm just like doing it with the string. I come inside to do that. And then in between rounds I went out and tied it on the handle, but it wasn't at the end of the handle, it was like at the side of the handle, so I'm holding it like an ice pick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Trying to do it. And then the jump rope's like 4 inches shorter.
Yeah.
So like the last 3 rounds, specifically, the last round that I made it was the 11th round. I did not make 12, but I did make 11. And during the 11th, you're jump roping 60.
Yep.
You're doing 60 jump ropes. And like I got caught up like 6 times.
Yeah, I tried really hard not laughing.
It
Because
was
yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it was like,
Yeah.
and I knew I needed all the time possible if I was going to get any kind of a break.
Yeah.
In between
I
11
didn't
and
know if
12.
it was the jump rope. I thought more so that it was the jump rope, but I didn't know if it was the jump rope or like your neurological just wasn't letting you like just jump rope on time.
No, it was just like I couldn't like the jump rope itself, like there was no give because it was short.
Yeah.
So like the timing had to be like dead on.
Yeah.
So like as I got like a little bit tired or whatever, once the timing was off a little bit, you were done.
Mm-hmm.
Where like normally you have like a little bit of give because like the rope will hit the ground and then slide under you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got like hung up on the jump rope a bit, and that kind of put me behind, and then I was pissed.
Yeah.
And then I came in, I did like the things, and I finished the 11th round with like 20 seconds left or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, you got 20 seconds, and I just told you right there, I was like, I'm done.
Nope. Yeah.
Just because I didn't think there was any way, like doing 70 jump ropes, and like with no rest. Like there's just, and my arms at that point were just like all
Yeah.
pumped. You know what I mean? Like there's no way I'm going to like, So it's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm done. Maybe if the jump
Yeah.
rope didn't snap,
Yeah,
you know,
I'd at least try the jump rope.
I might have had a chance to try it, but I was like, realistically, probably not.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was a good challenge. It didn't suck like the bar challenge.
Yeah.
It
So
didn't.
far out, we've done 3 challenges. The first challenge we did is my worst enemy.
Yeah,
so far.
for
Yeah.
sure, the most uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The second one was probably the most satisfying because
Yeah.
you got to lift, like you got to do the 3 power lifts. So, you know,
Yeah.
and
And
like,
hit some like random PBs by like a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then this one was like good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good like workout. Like
yeah,
I think
this was like when we talked about it, it was as hard as I thought it was, like my initial gut instinct. And then I was like, oh, maybe it'll be a little easier than I think, or maybe it's just going to be way harder than I'm thinking. It was like right in that middle ground of like, all right.
yeah.
Like this is rough.
My surprise out of the whole thing was one, how on point my jump rope game was before the jump rope broke, because I was like, I didn't know how that was going to go. And 2, like I went through all the sets of push-ups without any issues. Like even the last set, like I just cranked out all the push-ups. I never had to take a break during push-ups or anything like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that I had that in me. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, I was impressed with your ability to do all your push-ups.
Yeah.
As many as you did, and then still like not have to rest to do them.
Right, and it wasn't a
They
struggle.
were solid. Yeah.
even the
were
last set,
solid.
like there was no struggle with it. So I was
Yeah.
like, I was excited about that. Yeah, it was just the weird thing of like my arms filling up with blood and like not being able to fully contract.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you did it, and
After we went and bought a new jump rope.
yeah, we had to take a break. And
Yeah,
go to-
we went to Dunham's first.
they didn't have it, shockingly.
Yeah. They've
Yeah.
let us down every time we've gone there, I think,
Almost,
so far. Yeah.
almost every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what has been a success when we've gone there?
As a duo,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I think for like us going and trying to find something, I'm pretty sure we're like over.
But a lot of the time that we've
Dan and
gone has
Kyle.
been COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like we went up there the one point and they literally had nothing, but nobody
Yeah.
had anything.
Right.
So I wouldn't hold that against them.
Yeah.
And
But it's not like we were going trying to find some bikes.
I know,
Yeah.
but I also feel like the 5 to 10 minutes that it takes to swing by Dunham's is worth like the money that you could potentially save
Right.
by getting it at Dunham's.
Yeah.
And I
Because
have,
at least the Dix is like a 5-minute drive from there.
right.
Yeah.
Like they're both, really close.
Yeah.
And Dick's, is going to have it.
Mhm.
But Dunham's, you might be able to get it for like $1.50.
Right. If you fucking find it.
Right, and out of the setup
Yeah.
here, like a lot of the stuff is from Dunham's. Like I've scored a lot of things
Yeah.
at Dunham's. So the Roman chairs from Dunham's,
Oh, really?
the 3-fold pad that
Yeah.
we use for like Jane Fonda's and stuff. That's
Yep.
from Dunham's. The squats band,
Mm-hmm.
all the bands,
Oh, nice.
all the like the one that I use to harness you while we're doing those things.
yeah.
All those are from Dunham's. A lot of the grips are from Dunham's. Like Dunham's has done all right.
Yeah.
Like their low prices bring you in.
Yeah. I mean, they're still around. They sell stuff
I don't
at
know
some
how.
point.
I don't know how they stay
They
in
have to
business.
sell stuff at some points.
Yeah.
Like,
We go
Yeah.
in, and they just have like, basically like these are 8-foot folding tables. If you can't see on the podcast, but in real life they're 8-foot folding tables. They had like 4 of those in a row with like shoes on them by
Yeah.
size that were like on sale. They were like on clearance, but
Yeah.
no boxes, and they were literally just piled. So they'd
Yeah.
have like a sign in the back, like
Yep.
stuffed into the table. That was like 12, and then there was just like literally like a pile
yeah, a mountain of shoes.
of shoes
Yeah.
that are allegedly size 12. No
They're
boxes.
not. They're not.
no
They're all
nothing.
mismatched. I was looking at them because if
Oh
I
my
found like a pair in my size, I was like, I'll at least look at them.
Yeah.
And if they're like a decent price, maybe I'll get some because
Yeah.
I just blow out shoes.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
like, who is it? I even said that when we walked by. I was like, who is in charge of this? Like, who was like, you know what we should do with all the shoes that we're going to put on sale? Just take them out of the box. Let's just pile them up on these tables up here and put signs with sizes. This is going to be enticing. People are going to be like, fuck yeah, let's get those shoes.
Yeah, big time.
It's amazing. it's literally amazing that there isn't somebody from corporate or regional or
No, corporate did that.
whatever.
No,
that
corporate did that.
that,
They
like-
came in and they told them, we want
Yeah.
8-foot folding tables, just shoes all over it.
What I think, like when we went in this time, I've been watching The Prophet with Marcus Lemonis,
Okay.
and I just like when we went in this time, I was just thinking like if that dude went in there, He would just fucking lose his mind.
Yeah.
Just go in and be like, what the fuck
Is he
going
like the
on here?
revamp business guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He helps struggling businesses.
Is he different from there's a show I used to watch and it was all about bars. He would go into like bars or restaurants.
Yeah.
Same guy?
Different
guy,
guy.
same idea.
Different guy, same idea.
Okay.
The difference is that was bar rescue.
Yeah.
You're talking about.
Yeah.
The difference is that guy's an asshole, and Marcus Lemonis is like a fucking Zen master.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy, like his understanding of bars and restaurants is really good. But Marcus is literally like just business in general.
Okay.
And it's like you watch that show, it's like wildly educational.
Yeah.
He just goes through like all this business theory and like everything. And his thing, he's much more like he's like all right. So he's like a combination of bar rescue and the dog whisperer, basically.
Okay.
Because he comes in and for the most part, all the businesses or most of the businesses come down to like dysfunctional relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's there to like fix the relationship to get the business to run well.
Gotcha.
Basically.
Yeah.
Which is like super bizarre, but that's the reality of it. And it goes to like our theory that we've talked about a bunch of times of like running a successful restaurant.
Yeah.
If you treat your people well, right? Like you have like all of that stuff going on, you know, positive human interaction behind the scenes that like your business will do well.
Yeah.
And he's worth $900 million.
Oh my God.
And that's what he does.
Yeah.
So he comes in, your business is running like shit. He tries to isolate like what the fucking problem is, what you've got going on. And it's always like some relationship, right?
Yeah.
Or some person that like they just can't get rid of or whatever. And he'll just come in and just like isolate you into a box.
Yeah.
Of like, actually, you're the problem. You
Right.
know? And like, it's good.
Yeah.
You're like, boom, oh shit. And then turn the business around. And there's sometimes where like the people just won't agree.
Yeah.
And he just walks. Like he'll come in and you know, like he's not just coming. It's not like bar rescue. I don't know what they do with bar rescue, but he's not just coming to like get it like working again. Like he invests. He's like there to like be a partner.
Gotcha.
So he'll come in and be like, all right, now that I've seen all this shit and I see what you got going on, every once in a while he'll be like, you don't need a partner. This wouldn't be something for me to invest in, but if you do this, this, and this, like this will help you, right? But most of the time it's like, okay.
You need an investor. I'm willing to be that person.
Right.
Okay.
So you need X to fix your problem because they contact him. It's not like he's like looking around for like
yeah. They're like, help.
Larry's discs, and he's like, I'm gonna go. You know, like no, they're reaching out to him. So he'll come in and be like, all right, well, you need this money to do this. This is what I see. You need to revamp to get this going. I'll give you this much money and X, Y, and Z for so much of the business. Or he'll be like, yeah, like I'm out.
Yeah.
Like you guys are fucked. And the one guy, I forget what. Oh, it was like I think it was like skis or something. It was like a ski company.
Okay.
And he went in and like the CEO was the fucking problem.
Really?
And the other guy or the president, let's say, and the CEO had been like just dumping money into the company to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
And Marcus came in and he's like, I'll give you $1.25 million for a third of the business. And the guy's like, you know, like I've put all this money in and blah, 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 and whatever. And you're just going to come in 1.25 and like whatever. And he's like, yeah, but I can turn this around. He's like, how much money have you put in and how's that going for you?
Yeah. How much money did the guy end up putting in?
And
like
so,
up until that point?
And so the guy, well, because they were going to match. So Marcus was going to put 1.25 in. This guy was going to put in on top of everything else he had already put in 1.25.
Okay.
And then Marcus was going to own a third of the business, but also have control of operations. That was his thing.
Gotcha.
So then the CEO or the president or whoever the guy that was that had been running stuff was literally sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I just need to control everything because the way that it's going right now, you're just going to go out of business.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, yeah, I don't know. What do you think? And he turns to the president and the president's like, yeah, I don't like that. And then that guy was like, yeah, I'm not into it. Marcus is like, okay, cool. Thanks a lot. Great. Like shakes their hands. He's like, good luck to you. We'll see you later. Leaves.
Yeah.
And like they totally just went right out of business.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, I just don't have the time. You know? But anyways, it's a good show. It's good.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, and when I go into Dunham's, I'm just thinking like, man, if Marcus came in here, he would just
The Profit
fucking lose it.
on
Yeah.
like Netflix or
It's
something.
on
Or on
CNBC.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's wildly entertaining.
I bet.
Yeah, I just get into it because he'll get in there and it's like like at the restaurant, when we were at the restaurant, like you know who the problem is and you know what the issue is. And
Yeah.
he comes in and is like the truth. He's like the hand of God. So he
Yeah.
comes in and he's like, really, I think you're the problem. You know?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, get it, you know? It's
He's just not afraid to say it.
no, and he's ultra credible.
Yeah.
He's wildly successful.
Right.
So it's good.
Yeah, seems legit.
Yep. So then
Big time.
anyways, we after our off track, so then you did
Yeah.
your part of the challenge.
Yeah.
We got a new jump rope.
Yep.
We survived.
Brand new.
Dunham's. We
Smelled terrible.
$10.
Yeah.
At we got the best $10 jump rope at Dick's,
Probably.
and we were
Bearings and all.
and we were shocked.
I think there were Bones Reds in there.
We were shocked to find out that there are like $40 jump ropes, $50 jump ropes, whatever.
Yeah.
And
And then like what do CrossFit people use? Like the easily $100 jump ropes, $200
the
jump ropes.
rogue jump rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rogue steel cable rope jump rope.
Yeah. We Dunham's had 0 jump ropes. We go over to Dick's, which is literally less than a mile down the street,
Yep.
and they had like 14 different jump ropes.
Yep. Yeah, we kept finding more jump ropes. Like this might be the one. Oh wait, this one's way better than that one and
Yeah.
way cheaper.
Yeah.
So we get the jump rope, come back, try to stretch it out so it's kind of straight,
Yeah.
and then I just get at it because it's like, how many more things can I do before I have to like jump in on this?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you just gotta fucking do it.
Should we
like,
set up for the podcast today? No, Zach. No. You should start jumping rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I start jumping rope in the garage. Darren's timing me. He's
So there I am jumping
Yeah.
rope.
do the jump rope, 20 of them, boom, knocked out. Next up, 7 inverted rows.
So again, with you, highly impressed with the jump rope.
Yeah.
You never had any issues with jump rope.
Yeah.
Early on in our training, way before this, we did jump rope.
Yeah.
So we have some practice with jump rope.
Yeah.
And I remember early on with the jump rope,
Yeah.
you had some struggles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And not even with the hand-eye coordination. It was just like how long I could go for.
Yep.
And like by far the easiest thing, I think as it should have been, was the jump rope
Yep.
in the challenge. And like,
I think the jump rope was just to get your heart going.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't think it was anything for like, this is so hard. Like
Yeah.
I failed on, I couldn't do 20
Yeah.
single unders or whatever.
Yeah.
How sad would that be? Like you failed the
plenty-
big nasty on
Plenty
jump
that
rope.
could do it. Plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt good about it.
Jump
Like,
rope was good.
yeah, it was solid.
Skill set.
yeah, on fleek, both
Yep.
of us.
Yep.
Inverted rows quickly became like
An issue.
a real struggle.
Yep.
Yeah, body squats were a little weird because of my knee, like we talked about or
Yeah,
whatever.
we both had a little bit of a knee twang, right
Yeah.
knee.
Yeah,
So-
some like weirdness
Yeah.
and like I was telling you, I get it from the hip thrusters, like big time. Like that's the thing that I notice where, for whatever reason, whatever it was that I was doing,
Yeah.
was just like bothering my knee. And I think it was just a lot of it. I think is me trying to like overcompensate it instead of just like trusting my legs like are straight. I think they're like straight, and then like my calves go like out this way, so my knees are like pointed inwards or something weird.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I don't think you have any fucking problem. And then like I start doing things like normal, and then I'm like, fine.
Yeah.
Like just make sure I'm like I don't have to overdo it. Just make sure my knees are staying out, and I'll be good. So yeah, that was a little weird. I think we both started doing like
More to the left.
yeah, more like left like lunges or something ish. And then push-ups. And push-ups again were like, how many am I going to do regular, if any? And do I have to do like double like knee push-ups or something weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up doing none of the knee push-ups. I did 60 regular push-ups.
Yep.
And like at the end, when I failed, because I got to round 7, barely made it by 1 push-up, so we're just leaning on the side of
Got it.
success.
Yeah.
The last push-up took me like 45 seconds to do, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. Something like that. I needed to do,
Yeah.
what was, I needed to do 15 push-ups? Is that what it was?
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. It was something like that. I
Can
don't
you read the board?
15, 14, 13. 12 push-ups, I
Yeah.
think it was.
Yeah. So I
and
think
it's double-digit push-ups.
I know that you had 3 left.
Yeah.
And there was like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and then I got 2,
Yeah.
and then I
And
needed
then-
to just do 1.
Yeah.
And I tried, I think, like 3 times, and I was trying to give her all she's got, Captain. Like, there's just no gas
And
in
you were
there.
getting so mad.
Legitimately, I was getting so angry because I
Yep.
knew like I could do it and I wanted to do it, and I was like right there, and doing 7 round, like that was the bare minimum for passing.
Yep.
And as soon, like when I finally calmed down, we're sitting at the table, whatever, I was finally like, okay, like I'm happy. I was somewhat happy. It was probably like a 90-10.
Yeah.
90% angry, 10% happy.
Yeah.
Eventually I came to like, we did it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cool.
But, you know, like competition, I wanted to at least like match what you did, but I knew it was going to be harder for me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I was trying to explain it to Gabby afterward because she's like, well, how did it go? And I was like, it actually went well. I was like, I think we both did better than we thought we were going to do. And I was explaining it to her. And she's like, well, you got to 11 and Zach got to 7. And I was like, yeah, but like he's at an extreme disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know, like the first challenge we did, it was by strength of one lift.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you could overhead press, you took 80% of that, and then you did this workout with it.
Yeah.
So that was like the most even
Yeah.
that we had because it's just by strength of a lift, and then you do the whole workout with it.
Yep.
I said then the second challenge that we had was by multiples of body weight, which was uneven, but also scored by points, and you had options.
Right.
I said, so while it was like, yeah, like body weight influenced it, it wasn't like, I don't know, you weren't handicapped. You just had to do it differently.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think my favorite one so far is the second challenge.
Yeah, for
Because you
sure.
could come up with like a game plan of how to do things and whatever versus like you just have one way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said this one was the most in terms of like just handicapping you
Mm-hmm.
because like inverted rows, like I'm pulling up 185 pounds.
Yeah. I'm pulling up 250.
Right. 185, 190 pounds.
Yeah.
Push-ups, I'm doing 190 pounds. You know what I mean?
Right.
Body squats, like all of it. I'm like, so for each thing that Zach's doing, like he's moving 50, 60 pounds more than me. I
Mhm.
said, so it's hard to like, that's not like,
It's like having a fight.
it's not
like
marginal.
It's like
not
you have the UFC fight and then you have Darren versus Zach and I outweigh you by
50 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, you know, I said, and not only that, but like before we ever started working out, like base level strength of like workout strength, I had an advantage anyways.
Yeah.
I was like, so you add that to like if I'm actually stronger at being able to move weight in a specific movement, which would be more of the movements of the challenge, right? Because things that you specifically lift heavier than me had nothing to do with this challenge.
Yeah.
The things that like I lift more than you were the challenge.
Right.
So that's what I'm like, so it's not only like am I moving more weight, but the challenge was very much like also based around movements that I'm like just by moving weight stronger.
Right.
So like I'm just using so much of a smaller percentage of my strength in these specific movements for the challenge.
Right.
I'm like, it'd be like cherry picking kind of like the movements that Zach's weak at, and then be like, all right, and we're gonna have you move more weight.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. 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 I think
I said, so it was good. I was happy. Like I was surprised that you got 60 push-ups, and I was happy that it went. And mine, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't think I was going to get 11 rounds.
Yeah.
So it went well.
Yeah, and even when you were done, the only thing that I knew to expect was that inverted rows were going to be a challenge.
And it was going to get weird
And
because I told you, I was like, yeah, like keep varying your grip, keep trying to stay off of the same thing because your biceps just get weird.
Yeah, and I noticed a lot in having a wider grip when you were talking about using your back. It felt like when I contracted my back, it would like contract upwards, which was like kind of weird to me, but I felt it like when I did it right, like all at the same time. I had a couple that were super easy, even though they probably didn't look like it or whatever. It's like I was able to at least get something versus
I think it was
not at all.
I think it was the 10th round. It was either the 10th or the 11th round, but I went with like the widest grip.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden I got through the first 6 like no problem.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm still going to take a break because I still need like blood to get out of my arms. But like when I went wide and I was just using so much more of my back, it was like wham, wham, wham. I was like, okay, cool. Like I'm not going to die here.
Yeah. Getting through it.
Yeah. So we got done with the challenge. Well, Saturday we worked out and then we set up the net and threw in the basement.
Yeah.
Yep. So going back in time.
Yeah. And I totally forgot about that too. Like working out the day before.
Yeah.
This was meant to be
the day after. It's always the day after. It's always meant to be on
the workout.
Yeah. It's always meant
Really?
to be on the challenges.
I thought
are
that
on
we
Saturday.
at least had.
No. Challenges are always meant to be on Saturday. Workout number 3 is on Friday.
Okay.
Every time. That's how they do it.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Whatever.
to punch you in the face.
Nice.
But we had Dan and Kyle come over
Yep.
on Saturday, and they got here while we were finishing up our workout.
Yeah, they changed that light.
We made the light better for the podcast.
Yeah, nailed it.
And then we moved the hooks for the net.
Yeah.
So that way it would be.
Well, they moved it.
Yeah, they moved.
Yeah, it took a while.
It was good though. They
Yeah,
did. They
good
did,
job, guys.
They did a good job. And then
Rob says great light. Thanks, Rob.
thanks, Rob.
Yeah, big time.
And then we set up the net and threw, and we solved the T-pad problem.
Oh,
we were
big
having.
time.
Yeah, so
Big time.
we got the non-slip, whatever the fuck it is. It's not a mat, but the thing
Kind of. It's like the weird, like checkered mesh that you can
waffly thing that you put under a rug.
Yeah, or in your cabinet for like the dishes and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a non-slip mat for rugs is what it is.
Mhm.
And I got one, a big one, which was hard to find, but I got a big one for the slide board.
Yep.
Because the slide board's like 8 feet long.
Yeah.
So we used that, put that down, and then we put the 3/4 sheet of OSB that I had left, which is like 6.
Basically heavy plywood for.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 6 feet by 4 feet, 3/4 inch thick, heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
So we put that down for the T-pad, and then ran up onto that and threw, and that stuck like a champ.
Yeah.
Like
and
that.
it was me, Dan, and Kyle mainly, and then you for a couple throws for what, an hour and a half or something
Yeah,
of just like solid throwing, and it moved like on the right side a 1/4 inch
Yeah.
at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and it was solid to plant on. There was nothing weird. You didn't slip. Like it was super good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And I was like really happy because I was like, cool.
Yeah,
That's
and
the-
I think the coolest part of it is you just have a movable T-pad.
Yeah.
That'll just be the same every time.
Yeah.
So if you need to adjust it or whatever, like somebody else comes over here and whatever, like you can just move it to where you want.
Yeah.
For the cameras and all that.
Yeah, and we calibrated kind of the whole setup. So we moved the net because we put right now, it's hard to tell on the podcast, but like we're actually sideways from the way that we originally started doing the podcast.
Right.
We used to do the podcast lengthwise, and now we do it sideways.
Yeah.
Because I had to work on.
Yeah. These racks used to be on the wall behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's on the side, so it makes the basement usable space longer. So we moved the net more towards the end to give you more space to throw. There were some other factors that factored into it, but we got it set up the way that we got it set up, and we needed to kind of like figure out what that setup was going to be to throw. So it was kind of like figuring out like, okay, where does this stuff go? Where does that stuff go? How's the net going to be? Where's the radar gun going? Where are we going to put the cameras? And I put the GoPro back up in the ceiling, and then
Rob can tell. Ceiling joists are the giveaway.
yeah,
Who would have thought?
yeah. If you really pay attention, you can.
Yeah.
Tell. And Rob's been here, so
Yeah.
he knows.
It's very analytical.
But if so, we put the GoPro up in the ceiling, and then try to figure out like where do you need to throw from, so you can get like a good overhead view, and where should we put the iPad for the radar gun camera and everything else. And we got all that calibrated and set up, and we were like, sweet, good. And then I was sitting on the side capturing the overhead shots.
Right.
So then you guys could watch your overhead throws and everything, because like just getting done working out, I haven't thrown a Frisbee in 2 months. I didn't have a huge like desire to like get up right away and throw. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to drink my shake, let my body recalibrate for a minute, and then I'll like slowly like see what happens.
Yeah.
So you guys were throwing, and I was like happy to record, and like, you know, I was just happy like when people use shit.
Yeah.
So like you guys were like doing
Yeah.
it. I was
It's
like,
meant to. It's doing what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Right?
And I was happy that like we got to like move the stuff and do it, because we had talked
Yeah.
about it but never done it. So
Right.
yeah, so you guys threw, we're doing all that, and I was like, okay, cool. Like I'm gonna do some stuff. I did like some backhands and like went slow, a little bit faster, and I was just trying to like test my legs, and they were like solid, and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So I threw some, ran up pretty good with my legs, didn't have any issues, wasn't nervous, didn't do any of that stuff, and then I just wanted to throw like a little bit faster, with my forehand to see like how the forehand plant felt on my left knee. That felt good. Started like getting into it, and I was like, okay, cool. Like I felt like I was like loose. Felt like everything's good. Boom. Power goes out.
Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my
It was
god.
just 4 dudes in a dark
Yeah.
basement with like a
Yeah.
little bit of sunlight coming through one of the windows, but for the most part, just darkness.
Gabby, what did you do?
Yeah, I thought that the girls, because Bip was over, so I thought that they had done something upstairs. But I've literally been working on my house for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, like every day.
Non-stop. Yeah.
Yeah, even the days that we work out,
Yeah.
it's like,
I take
all
a
right, I
nap.
got to go take a nap and
Yeah.
then hop on. And then the next time I see you, I'm like, so how many hours did you put in? It's like at least 8 or 10 or
Yeah.
18. Like,
So I was like, all right, cool. Today's my first day. I don't have to work on the house, and I can do whatever I want because it's the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
I was like, and now that I can actually do something, like we're gonna lose power.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have power till 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we threw. I got my super sweet flashlight, and we threw with the flashlight for a while. And
Yep.
you guys were just doing that, and I just held the flashlight or whatever it was. Yeah, and then you guys took off, and I took a smoking hot shower, and
Yeah.
then the girls came back, and we played some board games or whatever the fuck it is we did, and then went
Nice.
to bed. It was good.
Yeah. It was a good time.
And then got up.
Throwing it in the net was sweet. It kind of like solidified some ideas and thoughts that I had it in my form that I'm wanting to work on, and some of the rounding that I knew that I was probably still doing that I didn't think that I was doing so much was much more, and getting a couple of drives off just by like having Dan or Kyle stand like where the speaker was just to keep like a straight reach back and through was I had a couple drive or more than a handful of drives really that were I don't know, they felt really good and they felt like they haven't before or they have before but not in a while.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so I need to work on that and keep that going.
Yeah.
Because they were like ripping through fast, and if I can like hone that in and keep that as the muscle memory, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was nice to like do that, and I was like, okay, cool. Like now I have the T-pad, which has always been my big limiting factor. Like one, I have legs that work, which is awesome, and then two, I have like a non-slip structure to throw from. So I was like I was super excited. I was like, cool, you guys can have at this because I live here.
Yeah.
So like you guys can fucking have at this, and on a day that I don't have to work out, like I can come down here and fucking like get to business and see.
Yeah.
And I was just like super excited about it. I was like,
Yeah.
cool, this will be so nice. But yeah, it was good having people overthrowing, and then just watching Dan and Kyle throw because I never really pay attention when they throw.
Mhm.
So, like we'll play, and I'm mostly watching for where the fuck their disc is going
Right.
because that's usually where we just lose time.
Yeah.
Is like, where'd that go? Where are we at?
Did you watch it? Yeah, I threw a red disc.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Oh, how many did you throw? Like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's normally
It's
when
okay.
we're
I'm
playing.
subject to that.
Yeah, normally when we're playing, I'm just watching the discs.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to get to watch the throw, and like I'm sitting like on the side of the T-pad, so just like watching feet or watching pull through or whatever, and then watching it with the camera and everything.
Yep.
And it was just, the one thing is like Dan's, and he made the joke about it, but like his commitment and aggression in throw
Mm-hmm.
is like very admirable.
Oh yeah.
Like it's in there.
Yeah.
And the amount that his front foot moves after he plants the first time is just insane to me.
Yeah.
Like how that even happens.
Yeah.
But like his front foot will hit here and then it ends like over here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. He really wants to get that disc out of there.
Really wants to get it in there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was good. It was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
And then yeah. So today, now that we've got all the background stuff.
Yeah. So we have an agenda board today. We didn't have so much interaction on like the questions and whatever. And
Yeah.
I might have gotten overzealous. I had posted yesterday on Facebook, maybe too early for people to see or care or whatever, because we have so many followers. I figured we'd just do like an agenda board today.
Nice.
So we did some stuff and things.
Yep.
We have Discana, which I think that we'd save for like last or second to last, because that's going to take the most time.
Yeah.
I quickly wanted to mention the merch store that I finally was able to like figure out. I don't remember the name of it because it's in like a weird streamy way.
Yeah.
Because so like you can stream on Twitch, Mixer, whatever, and then they have Stream Elements that allows you to have an additional add-on. And so Stream Elements allows for a merch store on your stream, but you don't necessarily need to be streaming for that merch store to be live. So I did all that, and now I just have a merch store that I just need to upload like some images and do some other stuff. And now we have a merch store. So the link is on the screen now. Yeah, and you can buy like some hoodies. There's 2 different style of hoodies right now. There's a coffee mug, and then there's some like phone cases. They're like pretty cheap if you're interested or whatever. But I think having like some merch would be cool. I'm probably gonna order some this weekend, so next time we can have some like coffee mugs at least.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple hoodies.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of dope. Yeah, I was pretty stoked to get that going. And there's like no limit, so we can just like keep going with whatever you want.
Yeah.
And if you got ideas, there's stuff in the Discord too. If you scroll at the very bottom, if you got ideas of what you want, throw it in there.
Dude, I got it.
Yeah.
Leviathan podcast.
Yeah.
Drunk and high at the same time.
Oh my god. Wait, is Leviathan real big, like chest to chest, like right side, left side, and then
tall letters?
Yeah, big time. That was one that I wanted to like. I found a font yesterday that it would be perfect for.
And then under it in small letters.
Yeah,
drunk and high at the same time.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Like how small? Like I have to like get real close to read it, or
no.
Okay,
but like drunk and high at the same time would fit across Leviathan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can have that up tonight.
Got it.
Big time.
All right, and then main disc golfer ace.
Yeah. Did you see this at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the most impressive one that I had ever seen was Brett Hagan.
Yeah.
And at Firefighters, he aced hole 1 and hole 4.
Yeah.
In the same round at leagues.
Yeah. I was there at that league. I didn't witness it.
Yeah.
We were roommates at the time, and I saw like after he got the first ace, he was like, "Dude, I just aced hole 1." I was like, "No fucking way." And then I saw him a little bit later. Like after some yelling, is like, "Dude, I just aced hole 4."
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. Was it the same rock?
I don't know if it was the same disc or not.
Yeah.
I just remember being pissed off because I think that was the year where I was trying to ace like as many different holes at Firefighters as I possibly could.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get hole 4.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and then this motherfucker, because he wasn't even playing a shit ton of disc golf at the time.
No.
He was not like out all the time.
No, he'd just go randomly here and there and whatever.
Yeah, and he literally just went out there for the ace pool because the ace pool was like pretty high. And then he got 2. There were 3 aces that night. 2 of them were him.
Yeah.
So he got 2/3 of the ace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was the most impressive because I've heard of other people with 2 aces in the same round.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that was like impressive because he started on hole 1.
Yeah.
So I thought that like first throw ace to start a league, and then the ace hole 4 was like sweet, and I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this dude got 4 aces in 1 round.
Yeah, he was Cali, and I know that what was it? 2 shots were first throws, and then the other 2 were his Cali shots or whatever. And like, some people are like, "Oh, are those really like?" To me, those are aces.
Yeah.
Like by the rules that were being played and everything, 4 fucking aces.
It was scored a 1.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 aces.
Yeah.
Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Super ridiculous. Yeah. So he didn't pay the ace curse.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time you get that curse, like you hit the 1 ace, and then after that, everything just goes to shit.
Yeah. Or at like bare minimum, the next hole is like, I really hope I don't bogey this.
Yeah.
Like, I hope I can get my tee shot off. Yeah. Like mine is usually like I'm super amped on the next shot that is just like my fire range is 180 degrees. Like way over to the left, or I just throw it almost behind myself or whatever.
Yeah,
Who cares? I just aced.
I'm always going for the next one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like no matter what the game plan is, like if I ace a hole, I'm definitely going for that next hole.
Yeah.
For 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can remember acing 7 at Addison and then trying to run 8 and being like, I'm going to fucking run this. And just throwing a shot that I never throw because it's the only fucking disc I could get down there for sure and like legitimately have any chance.
Right.
But yeah, I saw that. I thought that was pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking it's one of those things that like you can never lose. You know what I mean? Like nobody can ever take it away from you. Like,
yeah.
You know, this happened, that happened, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You fucking got 4.
Yeah, you made
4
history
aces. Yeah.
in some way. Yeah.
Yeah. You're the guy in Maine out at your random league.
Yeah. Nailed it.
In December.
Yeah.
Getting aces.
Yeah. I had one time where I aced twice with Jared. I aced hole 5 at Firefighters with, I think it was this orange KC AVR, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then I aced 13 with a rock that I got from him that I lost at Addison and I was super sad about. And I for sure never got it back because it was like a team stamped end of a rock, whatever. It was like, here, happy birthday. And then I lost it. I threw sidearm up the middle on 13 and like split the trees.
To where at Addison you're talking about?
No, at Firefighters.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where it's just like, I'm going to try to throw this between those trees. And then it went between the trees and fucking aced. Like, that's fucking sweet.
Got it.
Nailed it. Yeah.
The only time I got 2 in a round was with you, and they were second throws. Well, one was a first throw. One was like a third throw.
Yeah.
So when we played Addison, I got hole 10. I think it was like the third throw.
Okay.
And then I got 13 on the first throw.
Yeah.
With that eraser wizard. I forget what I got 10 with.
Yeah.
But I remember being like, fuck yeah, that was sweet. And it was like 5 throws because it was the last throw on 10.
Yeah.
And then I only threw 1 drive on 11, 1 drive on 12, and 1 drive on 13. So I was like, I got 2 aces in like 4 drives.
Yeah. I don't know why I only vaguely remember this.
Yeah.
But I remember it to some degree.
Yeah. I remember like, fuck yeah. It was
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah. Because the one on 13 was like in out of my hand.
Yeah.
Like 10, I remember like it went in, but I was like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. But I remember like 13, like right out of my hand. I was like, oh, that's going.
Yeah.
And it just bam.
You're
right
like
in.
90% sure that it's in.
Just like cooking a little bit left to right out of my hand. And I was like, dude, it's going to flatten out and go. And just nailed it. And then that inspired me to lose discs on 13, trying to ace it again at another point. I was like, I got this once. And then whatever. Yeah, that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
All right, the business at hand for today.
Yeah. Big time.
The live draft
Discana
of the Discana course.
Yeah.
So we can put to bed the making of the course.
Well, no, so we can get out of bed this. So you can like get up and go do some stuff. Like there's no reason to go to bed. How are you going to throw discs if you're in bed?
We can put the making of the course to bed because it'll be done.
So here's your copy of...
Tight.
There's some on the back too.
Okay.
Yeah. There's 109 courses, I think it is. But what I wanted to talk about was the scorecard itself. So I just give input, but this was all Rob. And I kind of got around to thinking about what it would be like keeping score. And it was going to for sure be in like an Excel, but I wasn't sure how or what or whatever. And Rob came up with this fucking badass thing. So thanks, Rob. I'm glad that you can hear it now. I printed it out so you can see, and it's cut off, but whatever. It's a Google Sheets doc that can be updated live.
Mm-hmm.
And so anytime, like, we can change the parameters. So whatever hole we pick, he just put placeholders in with the pars and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then that takes into consideration what's actually scored. So it'll actually keep track of the birdies. So if you just put the numbers in, like a 3 is par for whatever hole, but if you change the par, it'll change that 3 to a birdie or a bogey. You're not going to take a bogey 3 ever.
Right.
Which I thought was fucking sweet. And then it keeps track of all of it for you. And then it'll keep track of the placement for everybody as well. And then on top of that, it can be a clickable link that you can see whenever you want to see where you're at, where everybody else is at, and like how many whatever holes that you're missing, and so on and so forth, which is awesome. Like I was super pumped about that. I was messing around with it. I changed some colors around so it looks prettier on the web. But the main thing is, are we doing 18 holes or 27 holes is the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make that decision before we move on.
Why?
What do you mean why? Are we doing 18 holes or are we going to do 27 holes?
Well, if once we get to 18, we can see where we're at.
Yeah,
like,
I know. Well, I mean, we'll be at 18 holes picked.
Right, but see what we think.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter to me. We can do 27. We can do 18. I don't care either way. Would it impact the holes that you would pick for the first 18 if you knew that there were going to be 9 more holes?
I don't think so. Okay. I just think the biggest thing is time taken. Because if it's 27 different courses, that's at least 27 different days. It could be less, depending on how crazy you're going to get with it or how close the courses are realistically.
Yeah.
But then to finish it, like,
I would think for year 1, we're probably best doing 18.
Yeah, and that's my thinking too.
Yeah.
Because that's less or more chance for
competition.
Yeah.
Not just completion.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to be striving for the participation trophy.
Right.
Of like I did it.
Right.
I scored.
18 holes.
Yeah.
18 holes, Rob. We're doing 18. Rob said we're watching. Oh, okay. That's for everybody else. Okay, so 18 holes. I have this.
So
I have markers.
So we have a couple of ideas.
Yeah.
Okay. And one idea that I had was to just spitfire.
Yeah. Yeah.
And try to get holes that need to be a part. Holes that need to be a part of it first, and then go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
So like holes that stand out to you That you're like, this hole needs to be this
Right.
thing, and then get that filled in. Okay.
So for me, I would think the one that sticks out in my head, just right off the rip,
Okay.
would be Monster.
Okay.
Right.
That's 13, right?
I think it's 15,
15.
isn't it?
I don't know. Rob, Darren, Redmond. What hole is Monster at OG? Hole 14.
Hole 14.
14.
Right.
Okay.
So I would think hole 14 is Monster. Okay.
Okay. So how many of these do we get? Because my initial thing was, before we move past this, is we just go back and forth, like how I texted you. So you get to pick hole. You can start at hole 1. So we can talk about hole 1 real quick, and I could just be like, I fucking love it, hate it, whatever. You get to say, like, this is the hole 1 that we play. Same goes for me when I'm 2, 3, 4, all the way through 18. Okay, good. Got that.
So
I was thinking on top of that, that we have some percentage of courses that we haven't played just to get more of the list, like, expanded. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like, I don't know, 5, we can't do 5 holes because that's quite a bit. I think maybe 3 holes each. So 6 holes in total are courses that we haven't played. Does that make sense?
I would say that's too much.
You think that's too much still?
Yeah.
I think that's a decent amount.
Okay.
Well, what do you think?
What
do you think?
Well, I think what we should do is any of the holes that people live and us are like, this would be a hole that I would think would have to be on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we just do those first, see how many of those there are. And then from there, we can look at like how many holes, and then also like holes that we would really lock in.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're going to have some initial like...
Rob thinks 3 to 4 courses that we haven't played for 18.
Right, I would agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say 3 to 4 works.
Okay. We'll say 4, 2 each.
Sure.
Well, if we pick 3, then
I
it's
said 3 to 4. Maybe you pick 2, I pick 1.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Dude, who cares?
I
care.
That's
who cares.
That's who cares. So do you have any other holes that you're thinking out of the courses that pop up in your head that are like, this would have to be a hole? Like, are there any feature holes from any courses that you think of where you're like, this hole would have to be?
Right.
Right. So what's the big one at Renegades Trail? And would that be the hole that you would want to pick from that course?
Renegades Trail. So Birchfield?
Yeah.
You don't want to do like the other course at Hudson Mills?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Anyways, I think Renegades Trail, is that the original or is that the one that plays along the river?
No, it's the one that doesn't play along the river.
So the original one.
The original.
With like the brick wall on hole 2.
Yeah.
There's a few there. The one, God, I just had one that was in my mind that I totally forgot. So if we do Renegades Trail, the one that does play along the water, hole 2. So like hole 1 is up on the like the side of the hill, right?
Yep.
And then hole 2 is down and across. That's the one that sticks out for me for like hole 2. That isn't just like I don't want hole 2 at Stony.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hole 2 that plays along the water?
On the course that plays along the water.
Okay.
Hole 2 doesn't. It's up on the hill, and then you're shooting down, and it's like a 650-foot hole that's kind of like narrow, and you got the parking lot on the right side.
Oh, you're talking about from up off the hill?
Yeah.
Off the top of the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I think
what's the course?
River's Edge.
River's Edge, yeah.
Yeah. That's hole 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's hole 2.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm down. So I was thinking on Renegades Trail, the big par 5. That goes up in between the 2 holes.
Okay, so hole 1 on Renegades Trail, blind hyzer. 2, over the wall. And then in the, like, behind the trees.
Yep.
And then hole 3, you walk back up the fairway.
Yep.
To shoot out, whatever.
Those trees, you got that gap.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then hole 4 is shorter. Yeah, because you're throwing either like a roller up to the basket or like a big anhyzer around, right?
I don't know the course well enough to be able to go through the whole course.
Okay.
Rob,
Brandon.
either one of you guys.
Okay,
So
explain the hole that you're talking about.
it's the big long one that you play in between two other fairways. So I don't know if it's hole 13 or what hole it is.
He says 11.
It might be 11.
Okay, let's.
The hole after it is that little hyzer hole. It's like a Firebird. The next hole after the hole that I'm talking about is like the Firebird. This one goes like kind of uphill. It's long. The basket's on like a little hill.
Is it 11 like this? 11 there to there, and then it's playing between 15 and 11?
Yes.
15 and this right here?
Yeah, so the next one is a little short hyzer. 12. Yep,
Right.
it's 11.
Okay. All right, hole 11.
Yep.
Okay.
So I would think hole 11 because I think that's definitely the most challenging hole on that course.
That's Renegade's Trail.
Yep.
Okay. Redmond likes it.
Good.
Yeah. Well, all right. So there's 3 people in chat. What would you pick? And we'll
Yeah.
consider it.
If you have a hole that's like
Yeah.
the signature hole for
yeah.
a course,
What stands out for you that isn't hole 2, isn't hole 11,
Yeah.
isn't hole 14?
that would have to be. You're like, this has to be on there.
Yeah. Rob says 6 at Bald Mountain.
Okay.
Which hole is hole 6? It's obviously hole 6.
Yeah.
1, 2. Wait, why can't 2 is through?
2's the Longwood one.
Yeah, and then 3 is another long because you're throwing Anheuser
Yep.
or whatever. 4 is a short like par 3 that's like impossible to get right.
Yep.
5 is the hill. 6 is
The next one.
placement to the tee pad to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
I hate 6.
I
from the
hate
long.
6 too.
Yeah. The reason I hate 6, Rob, is because it looks so distinctly like 2 separate holes, and then the tee shot is basically just trying to get to the short pad in like a 15-foot circle,
Yeah.
basically. I don't know. It's such a weird hole. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's such a better hole from the shorts than it is from the longs. Personally.
And what about? So I would think if I was going to do Bald Mountain, I would think either hole 3 from the longs
Mm-hmm.
or what is it? Hole.
I think hole 3 should be Cass.
Okay.
And I was thinking it before Heiser
Yeah.
said it too, but I think 3 at Cass is like
100%.
Okay.
100%.
All right. Cass.
Yep.
is
That's an
hole
easy
3.
one.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee.
Yeah.
So then from Bald, I would think, what's the other one that it goes it goes up the hill, then down the hill, and then the basket's over to the right. What hole
Is
is
it
that?
the one after the wide open one?
Yeah, hole 9.
That's hole 9 that you're
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down.
Ask
on that.
Rob
Yeah.
because he brought up Bald. So
Yeah. Hole 9 at Bald.
yes,
I'm down for that because that's a sweet hole.
It's a great hole.
What do you guys think?
and you could to it. There is a like throw in too, which would be a huge advantage.
Redmond, we're just talking about holes that are just popping up that should just be part of it and then filling them in as we go. Yeah, so right now we have hole 2, 3, 11, and 14. And then I think 9. 9 at Bald Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Rob
Okay.
respond yet?
He said he doesn't know 9 at Bald Mountain.
Okay. It's cool and it's
okay.
solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sweet 2-shot hole that
You could get it.
You could get it, but with like a crazy good shot. Yeah.
A 3 is good on it,
Yes.
but you could to it. Okay. Bald, number 9. Okay.
What are we thinking for hole 1? Hole 1
I
pops
think
it.
it's got to be Toboggan.
Yeah, but Toboggan's not in.
Yeah, but it's going to be in.
Yeah. But is it going to be going on for that long?
It's the
Should
whole
we-
season.
Is it?
It's the whole disc golf season. It's a league for the season.
Okay.
So you have a limited amount of time to get hole 1. That's
Okay.
it. You can go out and play.
I was thinking that we could do a shorter version of this to
Yeah.
see, or we can do all season. I don't know what you guys think, if this should be like a beta test 1 between whoever is part of it now, and then have another one set up immediately after this one's done that lasts until the end of the season?
So my thought process on it has been, this is going to be the course we're making right now is going to be the season.
Okay.
Starting in March or
Okay.
April, whatever, and going through October.
Okay.
And that's the season. And if you want to do a beta test for like the winter time and you can go out and throw in the cold and do whatever it is you want to do, then I would just do one within a half an hour.
Okay.
Just pick 18 holes from like the courses that are within 30 minutes of here and do that so you can just test it out in the winter and see how the scoring works. So then I would just do like as far as like, you know, Addison, Stony, Cass, Northridge, right? All the courses that are like right about a half an hour.
Okay.
And then just pick an 18 from that and then play it out in the winter and see how that goes.
Okay.
But I would think like, I don't know who's going to drive out to Holt, Michigan to play in the snow.
Yeah.
To test out this theory.
Okay.
Like that would be my thought process on it.
Okay.
And then I might even get in on that to go and just play like the holes out just to see. So if you had like couple at River Bends, couple at Cass, couple at Northridge, you know, couple at Stony, couple at Addison, whatever, and just try to put together a round and see what that is for like a beta test for the scoring and everything. I think that would be the way to go.
Okay.
But in terms of like using all these courses and driving all these distances and stuff, I think that this is like
okay
for the league.
Okay. So what we're building right now is the seasonal league.
Yep.
So then I'm down hole 1 is toboggan for sure.
Yes. And you have a limited time to get it.
Yeah, which is what they're all just talking about. So if you miss,
once you get that 2 on there, you just start talking shit on the message board.
Yeah. But you got to get it in.
You got to.
Yeah, the scorecard has to be complete. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're hurt for the month and a half or whatever that's in,
yeah,
I think you still just have to have your friend carry you around.
Yeah.
Whatever it's going to take.
Yeah. Or it could be, what is it? It's par plus 3.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. We could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way, so no one's just like entirely scuffed out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down.
But I think like if you're serious enough to join this league, odds are you're
par plus 4. Sorry.
If you're serious enough to play this league, odds are you're probably going to play toboggan more than a handful of times anyways.
Right. Yeah. Or if for some reason that you miss it, though.
Yeah.
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 You can at least get something. And
par
then,
plus 4. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
9, 11, 14. What else? Finishing hole?
I would say, are we going to say it at the same time? 18. Are you ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Hans
Birchfield.
Hideaway? Oh.
Hunts is a good one.
Hunts is a great finishing hole.
Hunts is a good one.
Yep.
Yeah. Birchfield's interesting. I think it stood out to me because it's on a fountain little rock quarry thing.
Yeah.
What do you guys think for 18 at Hunts is private? Hunts is private.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. We left private courses off. I left private courses off.
So we're not going to have Hunts Hideaway on there?
I think for private courses, it was weird.
Okay.
And then it was an easy way to kind of like dial back the amount of courses that we had on the list.
Okay.
So, I don't know. What do you think? Do we have one private course on there where everybody's going to have to like
I'm thinking 18,
get permission?
18 at Hunts is such a solid finishing hole.
Having to constantly set up tee times, and if we can't get times for whatever reason.
Okay. We'll just scrap it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay. No private courses.
I'm not married to the idea of it.
Okay.
So
And it can change for the next one.
yeah, it's
easy
fine.
peasy.
Yeah, for 2021
Yeah.
or 2022, whatever.
Whatever.
All right, so then that was my vote for 18. So now I'm
Yeah.
going to have to scramble.
Yeah.
My scramble.
What? Yeah.
My scramble game.
What do you guys think for a finishing hole? So I'm trying to. So let's go. So for Kensington, hole 18s, I kind of like the green course 18, and then 18 on the original course is dog. You know the holes I'm talking about, referring to.
At Kensington?
Kensington.
I don't know
Yeah.
those courses at all.
Really?
I don't know either one of those courses at all.
Okay. 18 at the newer course is sweet.
Okay.
18 at the older course is whatever. Rolling Hills 18's, nah. There's better. Monster 18 at Hudson. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. That is a good one.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a fan.
Oh, fuck that hole.
Yeah.
I hate that hole.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's great. Who came up with that?
KW Heiser.
Nice.
Yeah. KW. What was your name again? KW Heiser. Kevin. Kevin something.
Okay.
Kevin Heiser. Yeah. Kevin. Brandon already said your name was Kevin. Williamson.
All right, 18 at Monster for sure.
Redmond said you fucked that one up. You're gonna have to go all the way through the 10 course again. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's good.
18 at Monster is a great finishing hole. I've had so many controversies.
Why did I write QG?
I don't know.
Fucking idiot.
It's not. It's Monster, not OG.
That's not OG. I don't know why I'm doing that.
18
Hey,
at 18.
I'm drunk and high at the same time.
Yeah,
At 10 in the
Leviathan.
morning. Yeah.
We're all the way up.
Yeah. It's 10:44.
Great pick.
Yeah.
KW Heiser, fantastic.
Yeah. Big time.
That is
time.
by far the best finishing hole. That hole, I've had so many controversies on that hole. It's fucking
Hudson Monster par 4, par 3. Hudson Monster hole is a par 5 that plays like a 7. Basically.
Yeah, 5 is good. 5 is good.
5 is good. Like 4ing it is like what?
Never done.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what it looks like. It's probably so easy to par it now.
It's a throw in.
Yeah.
For 4.
Yeah.
Like you're not putting a 4.
Like
mine's always the oh god.
Like a 1. Like you can get there 2, you can get there. Like you could be putting 4. But like
it's the second
first
shot.
2 shots.
It's the second shot.
Yeah.
The second
depending on what your first shot is, it's the second shot that defines if you're going to be putting.
The second
for 4.
shot defines that hole.
Yeah.
Because if you get a drive out to the right spot that you can actually just fucking gun a second shot, then you're in good shape. But it's always like, oh, I got to throw this fucking weird Anheuser or split this gap, or for me, just throw it right into the tree in front of me. I mean, there's a lot of options.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now we have a couple holes at Monster.
That's fine.
That are solid. That's totally fine.
Okay.
Let's see what other, just so we can go through some stuff. Hudson, Indy. The only thing that stands out at Indy for me, like right off the bat, is hole 1.
Yep.
And that was like probably going to be my pick. Besides,
if
Toboggan.
it wasn't going to be Toboggan, it'd be hole 1 at Indy.
Rolling Hills, Bald Mountain, Kensington, Gulch, Indy, Holly, Stony, South Winds, Willow, Addison, Baycourt, Hawkwoods, Ella Sharp, Seymour. I feel like there's one at Seymour that would stand out. That would be a thing. Seymour's a great course.
Yeah, that's good.
Is there anything at Seymour that should be a thing?
Not 18, obviously, because
we got 18 already.
Monster's way better.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Hole X7 at Indy. One of the par 4s. So
X7 is the one that goes over the water.
Is that what it is? The one that goes over the water you're talking about, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm in for 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
X7.
Yep. Because fuck that hole too.
Yeah. Yeah, and not even because it's that. Well, one, I like it more now because it makes the tee shot more not mindless.
Yeah.
But also fuck that hole because Dan likes to not play realistic doubles, and then I get mad and throw my shot, and then we don't check my shot.
Yep.
And
good pick.
Anyways,
really good pick.
Nice. Oh, you changed it. Good job. Way to change your name there, bud. All right. Okay. Let's. What else? What else we got? There's so many. I didn't realize there were so many courses, and especially ones like I haven't played. Cass, we talked about Hawthorne Park things. Bobby's Lake, Jackson Community College, Camp Agawam. Have you played Agawam yet?
Mm-mm.
Agawam's pretty sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Hayden Park, Owens, Marion Township, Ponds at Lakeshore, Riverbends. Ooh. 9 at 10 at Riverbends?
No.
Off the hill? No, not good enough. Yeah.
If it was going to be river bends, it would be 6 or 7
Yeah.
would be the ones that I would pick for river bends. Maybe even 5.
Yeah.
Because 5 you could deuce. 6 you can do. I deuced 6.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a hard shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking hate those tee pads on those 2 holes.
Yeah. I hate
Yeah.
both of them too.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest obstacle.
Yeah.
8
8 at Northridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5 is a good one at Northridge even. And then 6, 7. 8 is the one where you're throwing over the pond and it's like 330 feet or something.
The basket's out in the middle of that field?
No.
Like it's in the front of the church?
It's the hole right after the triple mando. You remember the triple mando?
Yeah, I know the triple man.
Yeah. And then you walk across the street, then they have the tee pad that's kind of raised up, and you're throwing like across the pond, but on like the corner, like either straight at it or you're going like around everything. And there's like probably 6 little trees. There's a bench, and then it's just before the reeds. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that hole. They can't all be par 4s. They could be all par 4s.
Is hole 8 a par 4 at Northridge?
No. They're just talking about the holes that are par 4s. I think if every one of them was a par 4, I'd be totally fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a par 5.
Par
Redmond's talking about a par 5 at Agawam.
Did we pick one from Seymour or no?
Well, what do we got at Seymour? 1 is no. 2, we already have 2.
Yep.
3.
No. 4, no.
4 is
The
across the
hyzer.
thing.
4 is the hyzer shot.
2, 3. Yeah, 4. 5's
5,
kind of whatever.
No. 6, no. 7, no.
7 and 7 we already got. 8, no. 9 is, I mean, contendery.
Yeah.
10, maybe now if the basket's changed. I mean, it's a harder hole, and really like a 3 is probably going to be the best by most, and then getting a 2 is going to be like obnoxious.
10's the one that goes along the road, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then around the corner, and then they're moving it back even more so. 11, no. 12, no. 13, 14's the long one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think
Seymour,
so.
yeah.
It's a good course, but I don't think any
Yeah.
of those holes would separate the crowd at all.
Hole 1 is the only par 3. Whatever. What do we got? Okay, Riverbends, Whiteford, Stoneco Park, Lady in Blue, Heritage Park, Fowlerville, Deerfield, Big Portage, Parmalee, Spindler, Vienna, Star JC, Firefighters, Sandra. Oh, Albion, Victory Park.
Oh, shit. Yes.
What are we going to pick there? There's holes there that.
I think the one on the water.
Which one on the water?
The one where you land on the, like...
The one where the water's like, I can touch it on the left side, where it's like straight.
No.
Okay.
No. It's like a big kind of Annie shot. You have to go over the water and land on like
You're talking throwing straight across the water on the peninsula one?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What hole is that? Okay. 1 up, whatever. And then 2, long one down. No. 2 is along the road.
Yeah.
3 is the one that I go OB on every fucking time. 4 is up the hill. 5 is then down the hill. 6 is the weird little hyzer thing. 7 is down the hyzer down the road. 8 is the weird turnover to try to get there. 9 is throwing straight at the water. 10 is throwing across the water onto the thing, which I think is actually a really cool hole. 11 is the one that you're playing along the water, and it's like 220 feet. And then 13 is the long one. 14. So 15 is the one with the peninsula that you're throwing to. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Victory. Yeah.
Nice.
Because I think that's the hole for that.
Wait, 14? Is it? Are you sure? I just walked this course in my head. Fuck, it is 14.
Okay. Scratch it.
Okay.
What's another hole at Victory?
15.
Which one's 15?
One after 14.
Sweet.
No, 15 isn't good enough. 15's the blind hyzer to the corner of the ice rink. That's in between the trees.
No.
Yeah. Right. So if that's 15, then 16's there, and then 17's that, and then 18. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Okay. 1, 2 is that. 3, 4, 5. I mean, 5's a good one. 5's another par 4. It's the one you're teeing up off the hill down, and it's 500 and whatever feet. What do you think about 5 at Victory Park? I think it's either that or if I had to pick one there and there was no stipulation if it was a par 4 or not, it would be the long one that goes over the pond, over Victory Beach.
What?
Okay, so you have the hole you're talking about on the peninsula.
Yep.
14. Okay. 13 is also along the water, but you're throwing a hyzer to try to land on that strip of grass, right?
Yep.
And then the one before that is the par 4, 5, whatever, where the tee shot is you're trying to get
the Mandos? Is that the one with the Mandos?
Yeah, and then you're trying to get like across the road, and you're landing short of the water, and then you're just trying to make it across the water, and then you make it to the basket, and then hopefully make your putt. Or if you don't want a par 4 or 5, I would probably vote when you're 14, 13, 12. 11 is the one that plays alongside the pond. So then 10 at the no. Why? Okay, 14 is the one to the peninsula, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 13 is the one that's the hyzer. 12 is the long par 4 thing. 11 is along the water. 10 is the one that you're throwing across the water and trying to like just plop it onto the ground. I like that one. Do we have 11? We have 11.
Cool.
Okay. Redmond, you've never played Victory Park?
It's all right.
Yeah.
There's courses I've never played that.
What else do we got? Okay.
Okay.
Now, okay. Well, you need to check it out at some point. It's a really good course, honestly. Firefighter. Do we have a firefighters in
No.
there? Sandra Richardson, Dogman's Den. I haven't played in fucking forever. Riverview, Mary Beth Doyle, Northridge, Wagner, Bandamere, Beverly, McLuth, Gesquire, Freedom, Raintree, Woodhaven, Chilson, Bryce, Grizzly Oaks, The Farm, Waterworks, Melvindale, Taft, Civic Center, Devil's Creek, Woolley, Concordia, Wyandotte, Memorial Park, Spring Arbor, University, Lola Valley, Pioneer, AFCON, Eastern.
What about? So let's get some. Let's.
William said Behemoth Hole 4. What is Behemoth Hole 4?
I have no idea.
No one plays there.
All right, so
boys alternate, Bry's alternate. I don't think we can have alternate. I think they need to be like just legit holes.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be like a safari hole or something, because there's cool safari holes at firefighters that could, I think, legitimately be on this. But it's firefighters and there's people and places and things, so it makes it hard.
Right. Now, what's the course that you have to play?
Right. Exactly.
Is there a whole like alternate course you have to play?
Yeah.
So let's shift gears for a second.
Okay.
And figure out a couple
Yeah.
if we can, like for sure, hardcore short holes.
Okay.
The one that I think of is Willow.
What hole?
It's towards the end of the course.
Nice.
So I'm trying to think.
Rob, can you pull up the Willow course layout thing?
You throw all the way across the field. There's like the big, long, open shot. You're kind of in a little bit of a tunnel. Not a tunnel, but you're in a little bit of the woods. You throw it out. It goes out into the wide open. And then you throw it across a bridge. You throw it like back into the woods. There's a bridge there.
Okay.
The hole after that is what? I think that's the one I'm talking about.
Can you figure it out from this
Yes.
picture? I'm down. It's been a while since I played Willow. I've played it probably like 5 times. 17? It's 17. Okay. Willow, 17.
Well, hold on. Let's go to the crowd.
Yeah.
Anybody familiar with Willow? 17. It's like the hardest small hole ever.
Okay.
It's a small hole and it fucking sucks.
That's an old image. Nice. Wait, William says it's 16.
16's the little one? Because one of them you're throwing like through a tunnel and then it's like a skip shot. It's not a tunnel, but you're throwing through like a path, like a opening, and it's a skip shot out onto the grass. And then one of them is like a short hole. There's a bunch of fucking trees.
Let's see if we can pull it up on Disc Golf Scene.
Yeah, and the picture from the tee pad. Because if I can see the tee pad, or even if we have hole lengths.
Willow Metro Park, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Oh, there's 24 at whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
Yep.
Okay. 17 is what we're looking for. So we got hole 17.
Right, because 16 I think is open. It's like it's a big hyzer shot around a corner, basically.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Rob.
What did he say?
So this is now they're all saying 17.
Yeah, it's 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we got hole 1, hole 2, hole 3, hole 7, hole 9, hole 11, 14, 17, and 18 done.
Okay.
What's some fuck that hole shorties
Yeah.
that we can think of, that you guys can think of too? I mean, honestly, probably the hole at Victory, the one that plays along the water right there. I know it's not like crazy difficult, but it can be. You know, you remember the one I'm talking
I'm
about?
down.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Okay. That's so 10. I want to be sure. Let's go Victory Park. I think it's 12. No.
Nope.
No. I think it's 10. Wait, what? No, it's 11. Fuck. That's not good.
Okay.
All right, we can't do 11. That's fine. Oh. Rob said, damn it, BRB got to pee. Pee break for Rob. Redmond says Woods at Lakeshore 12 or 13. Woods at Lakeshore. Okay. So, 1. Are you familiar with Woods? Have you played Woods at Lakeshore?
We played it together.
So, have you played it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, so 1 is that thing. 2 is the other long one. And then from that one, you go to the little shorty, 3. 4, long, and then to the right. 5 is the weird par 4. Oh, fuck. I'm starting to lose it. And then 6, right after that, I'm lost.
What about the pond shot at Lakeshore?
What hole is that?
It used to be 13,
Did it?
but I don't know what it is now.
Let's see. Do you have Discord on that yet?
No,
You should.
I know. I'm way behind on my life.
I know. Big time. All right. Lakeshore Disc Golf Complex?
Sure.
What? No. Okay. Party at the Ponds. Lakeshore. They have no pictures.
Mm.
Okay. So if we walk through, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is that thing. 6 is that. 7 is that. 8, I'm 99% sure is the pond shot now. What do they say? Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Okay.
What?
Let's see. So 11 is the second par 5, and then just like 1 or 2 later, it's really straight. Stupid over. La 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 la. No, we haven't made a decision yet, Rob. Okay, Rob's pulled up that there's a stupid little hole like 230. Oh, Williamson said something. What course? He said 10 at Ella. Have you played Ella?
Mm-mm.
I'm willing to take his word for it.
I'm in.
Okay. 10 at Ella Fitzgerald. Ella Fitzgerald? Is that what it was? Ella Sharp. Okay. 10 at Ella Sharp. And then you said 12 or 13 at the Woods course.
No, it used to be hole 13. Oh, you're talking about Redmond.
Yeah. He was saying the newer course.
Yeah.
12 or 13. Okay, so Woods is down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9 is that. 10 at Woods is the one where you're shooting through the gap, or I go up and over, and then it's just in the field around the corner to the left.
Yeah.
Long par 4 or 5, whatever the fuck.
Okay,
right?
that's 10.
And then 11 is down the valley thing.
Right.
And then 12 is
the little one.
Yeah, like little sidearm that's got up against the tree. And then 13 is it is a dumb little like kind of touchy whatever. It's like a putter straight at it, like Anheuser float to try to ace it type thing. I don't know. And then the pond and the original is 8.
Okay. So do we have
I'm down for the pond shot.
8 is open, right?
8 is open.
Let's do 8.
Okay. 8 on at ponds at Lakeshore. Look at the board. Oh my God.
What?
Don't yell at me, Redmond. He said hole 6. Okay. You thought we had 8 at Northridge? No. Do you want hole 10 or hole 6 at Ella Sharp? Hole 8 at Northridge. Which one's that?
The one over the reed, the one that you throw over the pond. We talked about it.
Oh yeah, we did.
Write it in.
Is that what we're doing? Are we doing 8 there?
I'm down. Whatever.
Okay. All right. I'm down. 8 at Northridge.
So 8 at Northridge. Okay. So then the pond is out at the ponds.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want Northridge 8 or do you want Ponds 8? If we're picking either one of those, my vote is for Ponds.
Over the Northridge shot?
Over Northridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I'd rather do the
Yeah.
ponds myself.
Yeah. Okay. We're vetoing Northridge. And we're doing ponds.
Okay.
You haven't played Northridge either? Oh man. It's worth checking out. Okay. And then Ella Sharp we had for 10.
Yep.
Did you want do you want 6 or 10 at Ella Sharp there, Williamson? And then 12 or 13 at whatever. I don't know. I feel like there's better little ones. Redmond said 6.
Where?
Instead of what he originally said. At Woods at Lakeshore. So let's go through it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3 little shorty, 4 into the woods. 5 is that. And then 6. Oh, I like 6 at Woods. 6 at Woods, pretty sure is after. Obviously, it's after 5. 5 is the par 4 where you're like shooting off to the right of the short pad, and then 6 is like a putter mid-range shot up, and you're trying to like weasel your way into the basket that's on the mound, and then there's like trees all guarding it. You want me to walk you through it, or do you know?
It's like back in the corner?
Yeah, it's straight and then left side of the fairway, and then there's just all sorts of trees in the way. Like there's a legitimate line, but you could legitimately be 10 feet away and have no putt too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that hole.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. That's 6, right?
Yep.
Okay. He said 11 at Ella. Okay, so 10 is back open, and then 6 is Woods.
Well, 11 at Ella we can't do because we have 11 at Renegades.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not scratching that out. He said 10. He meant 11.
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
getting rid of 10. Yeah. So if you got a solid one at a course like we haven't played, because we haven't played Ella Sharp, if there's a cool one there, let us know. Because I'm down to play new courses. Because so far these are courses we have played, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big time. So hole 4, hole 5, hole 10, 12, 13, 15, 16. There's an island hole. I'm down for island holes. What island hole, Redmond? This is better. I like this.
What?
How we're doing this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew we'd figure it out.
Yeah, I had faith that we figured it out. Oh, and Rob is updating the spreadsheet as we go. Thanks, Rob.
Tight.
You're the real MVP out of all this.
Yep.
He's our Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie wishes he was Rob, actually.
All right, so Toboggan is done.
Yep.
Is there one at Rolling Hills?
Island 16 at Northridge. 16. Oh. No. It's the one where I throw a grenade on. That's the hole he's talking about.
Yeah.
I think it's
Well, how many short holes do we have right now?
okay, so we have hole 1 Toboggan.
Yep.
Hole 2 River's Edge.
Yep.
Hole 3 Cast.
None of those are short.
No.
Right.
6 is short. Woods at Lakeshore. That's
All right,
short. Okay.
One short one.
Okay. X7 at Indy.
Nope.
8, yes,
Yep,
at
that's
Lakeshore.
short.
Yep.
Yep.
9 at Bald Mountain.
Not short.
No.
Okay.
11 at Renegades Trail. No.
Also not short.
Yeah. Monster.
Short. Joking. Okay. Willow 17 is short.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 18 at Monster. Not,
Not
short.
short.
So we have 3 short ones.
3 short ones.
Okay.
Okay. I think we have a maximum of 4 short
The Island
ones.
at Ella is 4 at White Ford. Yeah, we picked. Redmond actually picked hole 6 at Lakeshore. We're down. Straight little like 250 putter mid range shot, kind of dicey green. I actually kind of like that hole. I don't know if it's because I've parked it every time I've played it, but I have parked it, at least to my knowledge, every time I've played it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, if let's do the island hole at Northridge. You wanna? Or do you want to try to find? Because like I don't know. I think for me, it would take me some tries because I do go OB on that hole a lot. I just think it's a derpy little whatever. But I do enjoy playing Northridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a better hole at Northridge that we could use.
Right. He said hole 6 is a total fuck this hole at Ponds.
Who said that?
Redmond. He also said, too bad we already have a 17. 17 on Renegades would be great, too.
Yeah.
The island at Ella is dumb. 4 at White Ford. Hole 4 at White Ford, huh? What is hole 4 at White Ford? No scoring distribution on 16 at Northridge? Yeah, very likely.
Yeah, that's
fine.
That's the only thing that I'm not interested in.
Yeah. Like everybody should have a 2 by the end of the season on that hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without that many tries.
Yeah.
Like it just takes like getting onto the.
Yeah.
If you land the island, the putt's not that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, at all.
And you can get around Northridge like 5 times in one day.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. White Ford. Let's see if I can pull up White Ford. I don't want DGCR.
I'm just trying to think. Is there anything at Rolling Hills?
Is the course called White Ford? Because I don't see it. Or is it one word? Whiteford Stone Cove Community Park. That one? Okay, that's the course. And then hole 4. Oh, Rob's got it. Thanks, Rob. Okay, it is a long blue line, so I'm down.
Whoa, that
Yeah.
looks awesome.
Yeah, that is a long blue line. And it's a course we haven't played.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, all right. Whiteford. Hole 4. Nice.
Love that hole.
Yeah. Yeah. We're about to be loving that hole.
All right, so what do we have? We have 1 on a course we haven't played before? That one?
Yes. Toboggan, River's Edge Cast, Whiteford, Woods, Woods, Indy, Ponds, Bald, Renegades, Hudson, Willow Monster. Yeah, we have 1.
Okay.
He says it's 650 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet.
Mm.
So hole 5, hole 10, 12, 13, 16, 15. We still need. All right, so let's just hole 5. We need a hole 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to at least get another one that we haven't played on here.
Yeah.
What about it? Is there any at Ella that is, I don't know. What about hole 5 at Ella, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16 at Ella? Are any of them, do you like those Williamson? I don't know why I spoken in the mic because my mic isn't feeding into Discord.
What about the Gulch?
I haven't played it enough to know what holes what.
Okay.
Fuck. All right. I need the Gulch. I enjoyed playing the Gulch literally like the 2 times I played it.
Yeah.
It's where I found the slice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. On the walking path to hole 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
What is the Gulch called? It's not the Gulch. Rob, help.
Merrill Park.
5 at Northridge. Yeah, 5 at Northridge is pretty sweet.
Which one's 5 at Northridge?
The par 4 where the pond is on the right side.
Up by the road there?
Yep. Yeah. But we do have a lot of par 4s and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like it. We can put it on the short list.
Hole 5 at Riverside. Merrill Park is the Gulch?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I just said. But I guess I'm not Rob, so it doesn't matter.
How do you spell Merrill Park?
Oh my
How is it spelled?
God.
How is it spelled?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Okay.
Merrill Park West.
Merrill Park West.
Yep. Kanye.
Nice. In Hamburg, Michigan.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. So what is hole 5 there? Oh, hole 5 might be the little shorty fuck job hole. Are you guys familiar enough with the Gulch that hole 5 is the weird straight and then like horseshoes around to the right hole?
What about 12?
At Gulch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so River's Edge, hole 5. That's okay. Hole 5 at Cass. 3, 4. 5 at Cass is cool. That's one of my more favorite ones there. Hole 10 at Addison is just perfect, Redmond says. Which one's hole 10? Is that water
over the
hole?
pond.
Okay.
Yeah. But we already have a 10, don't we? Oh, no, we crossed it out.
We crossed out.
Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Addison, hole 10.
Cool. That's easy. Good work, Redmond.
Yeah, way to go. Yeah, and it's a well-known hole. Yes, for sure.
Yep.
So do we have... I don't know why I write OG. Okay, so at Hudson Mills, we only have... Oh, no, we have both courses. Never mind.
And at Holt.
The uphill shot on Gulch, that's a fuck you. What hole is the uphill fuck you hole? Because the 5, at least from the picture I'm looking at, what I remember is that it's... I don't know, maybe it's kind of uphill? Oh, that's 6. 6 is uphill, it looks like. 5 is the one that 5 is the one I'm thinking of, where it's straight and then like horseshoes to the right, and it ends up like going downhill after it goes past the crest of the hill. I'm down for that. You want to spend more time in hole 5, or do you want to say the Gulch? I'm down with saying the Gulch. It is a shorty fuck you hole. It's like 230, 240, kind of tight, and then it like as it goes straight, you're going up this hill, and then once it goes past the hill, it goes down and like around to the right. It's a really weird one to like. If you do it, it's pretty fucking sweet, but doable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
What else?
Redmond says it looks like. Well, what else do you want to?
Well, what did Redmond say?
Well, we're just talking about the Gulch. He said it looks like a forehand, but it's a really late turnover. I agree on that.
Let's just take a consensus because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So
What do you guys think about hole 5 at the Gulch?
Vote,
For those who
vote
played?
now.
Yeah. My vote is for it. I like it, and I'd like to play the Gulch. I enjoy playing Gulch, the 2 or 3 times. Lion's Den.
No.
None of them.
No.
None of them. Not even the one after the island hole. Or you just don't want to play Lion's Den.
I don't think any of those holes are remarkable enough to be worth going out and playing that course a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that all those holes are pretty...
Well, the worthwhile is you get to play in the fucking league and try to win.
Okay.
Yeah. Why does Lion's Den have such a bad rap with like everybody? And
I like Lion's Den.
Yeah.
I'm one of the people. Like, I like going out there. There's a lot of like pros to it. I just don't think that any of those holes in any way are remarkable.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, let's get that.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I think the island hole I think that is a better island hole than the island hole at Northridge, and the hole after that is I think one of the better holes out there.
Which is which hole?
Which is the one that's on the side of the hill that you have to throw like a weird spike hyzer and like smack the top of the hill and hope it kind of stays. So you have a downhill putt, or you throw a sidearm that knifes the side of the hill and hopes that it sticks there or it rolls down. It's probably like 350, 370 maybe.
You play it like along the side of the hill. The basket's on the top of the hill, and it's like a drop off.
No, the basket is on the side of the hill. It's closer to the top, but it's not on top of the hill.
And the hill drops off to the right, and then there's like OB.
Big time.
Right? Or no?
I don't think OB. It might be. I think the only OB
is the road.
I think
at
that
the
to
top?
the right of the. I think to the right of the road, because So if this is the fairway and you're teeing off here,
Yep.
right? And then all this is like the road on the right side of the paper, right? And then all this slopes downwards. And then the basket is
So it
like
slopes
here.
downward to the left.
Yeah, like if you're
I'm
facing
not
the
thinking of
basket.
that hole. I'm not
Yeah.
thinking of the right hole. Okay.
Let me see if I can.
I'm gonna get on my thing here.
Yeah.
My technology.
Right. Lion's Den, Stony. Everyone hates the wind.
Yeah, but it's part of the thing. I mean,
Stony Green 12. Side of the hill is the only one I was saying. Yeah, that's like the one that stands out to me too.
Hold on. Oh, it's gonna be
Lions
Atkinson
Den.
Park or whatever. It's not gonna be under Lions Den.
Is that what it's called? Or
Yeah.
something? Okay. Stony Green 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4's old, whatever. 5, 6 shorty, 7 long, 8 is that. 9 is downhill. 10 is that one. 11 is that one. 12? Fuck. 12's kind of meh. What about 13 at Stony Blue or Green?
No. Is Lions Den on here?
It should be. I'm pretty sure I looked at it earlier on the list. So I wish. Wait. I missed a hole. 9 at Stony Green is the downhill one, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then 10 is through the woods and then in between the pine trees, right?
Yep.
And then 11, which we have already, is that one. Oh, 12 at Stony Green. Fuck that little thing. Yeah, to me, that's a fuck you hole.
No, it's an easy 2. But you'd have to play it twice, and you'd get the 2.
Yeah, but I've fucked that hole up like the last dozen times I've played the course.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
How come I can't find Lions Den?
Blue. I wasn't thinking blue. I was on green. 10 is downhill.
Lions Den. Okay, got it.
12 is the one along the parking lot? Oh, 13 blue. You want 13 blue.
Here we go. Okay. So which one are you saying is the one by the hill?
Redmond, what hole do you want? Redmond wants 12 green.
I'm not worried about 12 green. I'm
Okay.
I'm looking at Lions Den.
Okay. Yeah.
Which one's the
back,
one?
Back to Lions Den.
Yeah. I'm old. Okay, shut the fuck up.
All right, just find the island hole. Just find the island hole. It's the hole after the island hole. We're done. We're on Lions Den right now, guys. Stay Lions Den. 15 island at Lions Den. So 16.
15 is the island.
Yeah, that's what Rob says.
Okay.
We do have an open spot slot for 16.
Okay. So you're okay. I'm in. I'm in for 15.
Right. Hold on. Let's look. This is South Course and North Course. What? Oh wait, wrong one. This one, Lions Den. Is it would be 16 at Lions Den. 15 is the island hole.
Yep.
And then the hole with the that is on the hillside is 16.
Are you sure? I'm on the pictures here, and it looks like 15 is the one that's on the side of the hill.
15's basket looks like it's going into a circle, and then 16 looks like
14 looks like it's on the side of the hill.
$14. 16 is along the road. 14 is on side of the hill. Fuck.
Okay.
Okay. So that hole is out.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Sorry.
Hoogly moogly.
Okay.
All right. We never said it was going to be easy.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
This is a thing. We're trying to keep up with you guys. There's a lot. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on. All right.
Yeah, if he was signed in on his iPad over there on Discord, he could also keep up with the reading too.
Yeah. Next year.
Next year's in like a couple days.
Next year when we have the course draft, I'll be on Discord.
29th today.
No, whatever. Next week.
Yeah.
All right. So Lion's Den is out.
It's 14.
Because that's the hole that we would pick. Yeah, it's 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Darren hate technology. Darren no push buttons. But if it was audio, he push all the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
right.
time.
So that's out.
Okay.
Right.
What is there any other notable hole at Lion's Den to fill any? What's hole 5 there? 1 is dumb, little hyzer. 2 is up over the hill. 3 is on the hill. 4 is big one across. 5 is kind of like 14. 13 at Bald Mountain. I think that's good.
5.
I legitimately think 13 at Bald Mountain is because that'll be score separation.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'm down.
5 at Lion's Den.
13 at Bald Mountain is ultimate fuck you hole. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a par 6 from the longs.
5 at Lion's Den is over the little out of bounds thing.
Over the little out of bounds thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got like the weird like sand trap type thing?
It's got like this stone thing. There's like a tree in it.
12 at Vienna. I feel like I've played Vienna. Yeah.
Temperance, Michigan.
Yep. All right. And then hole 12.
12 is 240 feet, looks like.
Okay.
Through some woods. Some
Yeah.
woodage.
Big time. What does hole 1 look like? This doesn't look familiar. Huh.
So do we have any information on the course, Vienna? Like how long of a hole is this? Because it keeps saying like aces from the short pad. Is there a long pad?
Rob's got it pulled up.
Okay.
What hole are we talking about? 12?
Hole 12 at
Hole
Vienna.
12 from the shorts is 253. Longs is 332.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought I've played Vienna. Maybe not, or maybe it's been a long time. But I'm down for Vienna 12. What say you?
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in. It looks tight. Get us to go to Temperance.
Okay. 12 at Vienna.
Got it. So that's what? How many of things we haven't done before? 2?
Yes.
And what holes do we have left?
We have hole 5.
Yep. Hole 10.
No, 10 we got Addison.
Oh. Okay. Yep.
And then 15 and 16. 3 holes left.
5, 15, and 16?
Yep.
Tight.
Big time. Rob aced hole 8 at Vienna during a mob event. Nice, bro.
Baller.
Big money.
What about 5 at Rolling Hills?
Which one's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4 is the sidearm, right?
Yep.
5 is, yeah. Yeah, it's another little kind of tough shorty. that I don't. I personally like never get that hole.
Yeah, it's like you throw an Annie up over those
Yeah.
trees, and then there's the other shit to the
Yeah.
right.
What say you guys? 5 at Rolling Hills. I think that's solid. And Rolling Hills is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rolling Hills is legit.
And I think 5, because like obviously like 7's gonna be right a hole that people like to play there because it's like that super tight whatever. But I think 5 is like a specifically different shot than anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a weird, quirky type shot.
Weird fucking like up and over, and then still have it come back shot.
Yep.
Like it's not just a big up over Annie.
Yeah.
Or big up over forehand.
Yeah.
Because that'd be a sweet deuce. It's
yes.
deuceable, but that would definitely be a separator if you could deuce that hole.
Right. Okay.
Any feedback from the internet
No,
world?
Redmond's typing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now we need 15 and 16. But pee break? For me? Yeah. All right. Darren has to pee. I made it a lot. So I can sit here and chit chat. We're at 2 hours. Nice. There's so much typing. How is this overall? Like, are you guys enjoying this? Is this entertaining? Does this work? Because I personally really like this. I am a fan. Obviously not the best setup, but it works. For now. What's 15 and 16 at rolling? 18, 17. 16.
I'm really thinking one hole at rolling.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 16's that uphill, right?
No, that's 17.
Oh, 16's the one through the gap.
16, yeah. And like par 3, that's really hard in the sense of getting lucky through.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, I like 5 at rolling.
Okay. I mean, for the record, I like 16 at rolling.
I like 16 at rolling too. I'm just thinking if there's going to be, like, I'd rather at this point get more courses in than put 2 at rolling.
Okay.
15 and 16, neither one of those on.
Okay, so let's do. Actually, I'm going to mark the ones that we've used just for this. Okay, so we've used Toboggan.
Stony Blue 15's pretty good.
We don't have any Stony,
right?
Right.
Yep.
15 blue, you said?
Yep.
Which one's that?
The one
Blue.
out of the tunnel that's a big Annie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just think like it's like a unique shot compared to the other holes that we're playing.
Yeah.
And it's not like you know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's twoable for some.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good like separator. Like you might be able to get the 2.
15 Stony Blue. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm gonna write it. I think for sure. All
okay.
Right. We'll see if they have anything to say. I asked them how they liked all this was interacting. They just ignored me.
What about blue? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hole 16.
What is the best hole 16 in Southeast Michigan? That's the question.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
I guess that's what we're down to.
Okay. So we have both Hudson Mills. Do we have? Oh, we have Indy.
Yep.
But the other one. We have that. We have that. Do we have any on either Kensington course?
Nope.
Besides Toboggan? Okay. So 16 at either one of those. 18 at Green is that. 17 is that. 16 is kind of cool at Green. And then 18 there. 17 there. 16 at Kensington Blue or Original or whatever is pretty sweet. Like really to park, like to get a 2 on it, you have to have like a sidearm flex type shot, or you can backhand it and like try to get lucky through some woods. It's not crazy long. It's a par 3. What else? We got Gulch. We got Indy Red Hawk. We got Stony Blue. What's 16 Stony Green? No.
No.
South Wind's no idea. Willow we got, right? Addison we got. Right, because Willow was 17. Yeah. Addison. Baycourt we don't got. Woods at Lakeshore we got. Ella Sharp, right?
Ponds at Lakeshore we got.
Do we have Ella Sharp? I thought we had Ella. Vienna.
No, Ella we had, and then we took it out.
Right.
Because it was the wrong hole.
Yeah.
River Bends, which one's 16?
So 10 is off the hill, right? 11 straight shot, 12 is at, 13's across, 14's a little shorty,
15 is the
16 is this long straight one past the trees.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Ella Sharp, Lions Den, Seymour, right?
No.
We didn't have any. Cass we had. Thorn we don't. Bobby's no idea. Jackson, Agawam.
What is it at Agawam?
Let's look. It's worth pulling up and seeing. Camp Agawam.
Ooh.
Oh, 15. I think that's the one that plays. Oh, 16's pretty sweet.
At Agawam?
Yeah. I don't remember if it's I think it's a hard 3 and not a par 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally like that a lot. I had a lot of fun at Agawam.
I say we put it on just to get Agawam on there.
Yeah.
Just to get some foot traffic.
Yeah, for sure. What do you guys think of 16? But I'm down for just 6. These guys type and then they don't enter. What the heck, guys? Yeah, 16 at Agawam.
Got him.
I think you'd enjoy Agawam. Oh, now they're all typing.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Wow. I'm trying to get you guys involved.
Look who wants to play now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll give them a minute. So just to go through.
Hold on.
What?
All right, now let's do it.
Nice. Okay, so we got hole 1, Toboggan. Hole 2, River's Edge. Hole 3, Cass. Hole 4, Whiteford. Hole 5, Rolling Hills. Hole 6, Woods at Lakeshore. Hole 7 is XXVII at Indy. Hole 8 is the Ponds at Lakeshore. Hole 9 is Bald Mountain. Hole 10 is Addison. Hole 11 is Renegades Trail. Hole 12 is Vienna. 13 is Bald Mountain. 14 is Monster. 15 is Stony Blue. 16 is Agawam. 17 is Willow. 18 is Monster.
Oh, yeah.
New mentions. Oh, you guys did it. Why did it freeze? It wasn't like scrolling. Oh, your computer's real angry. That's why. I'm sorry, guys. That's my bad. 16 at Agawam I like. It's a par 4, bro. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, my bad, guys.
Yep.
You think 5 at Gulch. You think 5 should be Gulch and 16 at Rolling. 5 at Gulch.
Do we already have Gulch or no?
Yeah, we have Rolling Hills 5.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the only one there. And then we have...
So do we have Gulch or no? We don't.
No. I don't think so. We have Toboggan, River's Edge, Cass, Whiteford, Rolling, Woods, Indy, Lakeshore, Bald, Addison, Renegades, Vienna, Bald Mountain, Hudson, Stony Blue, Agawam, Willow, Monster. No Gulch.
Okay.
But we have Rolling only the one time. 9 at Bald Mountain is the weird one. Right?
What do you mean?
That
The weird
goes-
one.
The one that plays to the short pad.
No, that's 6.
That's 6.
9's the one that's up, over, and boom.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, 9 is a very specific hole.
No original Hudson?
No original Hudson.
Monster again.
But I think of all of Hudson Mills, those are the two best holes there.
Yeah. So if we go to OG Hudson,
Yeah.
what do we get?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I honestly think that we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have to make a decision at some point, and I say let's just send this.
Right. And then for next year, we have a whole year to collect data while we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
So next year we can make it better.
Yeah.
So the next thing that would be up is, what is the name of this course?
I don't know. Something 18. I mean, featured 18 was the thing, because this isn't.
I say we give the course a name.
Oh, I see.
Like 2021 is going to be played on what?
5 new courses for him to play. I like it. I don't know. Do you guys have a name for this course that you think? I don't know. What? The Gladiator course?
Just Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the name of the course.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's why I put that disc there.
Nice.
So this will be like the Gladiator 18. Because what I want to stay away from, and I don't really care about the haters because you know my stance on it.
Yeah.
Is when you start putting in Dream 18 or Feature 18 or whatever, people are going to be fucking like, oh, this number 3 is better than that number 3. And
I know. And that's what I was trying to avoid. That's why I didn't like the Dream 18. That's why I didn't like so much even the featured 18.
Right. So we just name it Gladiator 18.
Gladiator 18.
Yep.
Brandon said Leviathan Safari.
So then, like nobody's going to come in and be like, hole 3 at this other course is way more Gladiator than hole 3 at Cass.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Gladiator 18.
Yeah.
Winner.
Discana.
Winner gets to pick the one. They get one hole for sure that they get to put on for the next year.
Oh, that's good.
And they get to name the course.
But it's still like the encompassing name is Discana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the course, you get to name
Winner
the course.
Gets one
hole selection.
And
they get to name the course.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Including payout or whatever the fuck it is that we do for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of your prize package.
Yes. Part of the prize package is you get to name the next course and pick a hole no matter what. Okay.
Because I think in 2022, we're going to be playing the Darren is my master 18.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great.
We'll let him think
great course.
For now, I guess.
Great course.
Yeah.
Great course. All right.
Yeah.
So
whatever you think. Whatever. I mean.
So go through it. Let's just hear it out loud. Hole 1, toboggan.
Yeah. Hole 1, toboggan.
Yep.
Hole 2, River's Edge.
Yep.
Hole 3, Cass Benton.
Yep.
Hole 4, Whiteford. Hole 5, Rolling Hills. Hole 6, Woods at Lakeshore. Hole 7 at Indy.
X7.
X7.
Whatever.
Hole 8, Ponds at Lakeshore. Hole 9, Bald Mountain. Hole 10, Addison. Hole 11, Renegades Trail. Hole 12, Vienna. 13, Bald Mountain. 14, Monster at Hudson. 15, Stony Blue. 16 at Agawam. 17 at Willow. 18 at Monster.
Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Least favorite on.
Yeah, boy.
Least favorite on that is 17 at Willow.
Yeah.
If you are not familiar, fuck that hole.
Really wanted something in Northridge. I mean, maybe next time.
Yeah.
I mean, we there's so many courses that stuff's just going to be left off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I really wanted some at Firefighters and stuff.
Silence is awkward.
I know.
All right. So
that's sweet. So I'm gonna work with Rob. I know Rob's already working on filling everything.
He already
out.
has it done.
Yeah, probably. He's been updating like pictures on here. He's at work doing this. He's like, I had to go a couple times because the boss came by. Real dedication, Rob. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a couple things printed out for us, and then I'll also have it, or Rob will have it as like a linkable thing in Discord, so you can go and view it live and whatever. And then realistically, when can we start? Like
March.
Yeah. We can't just start like now.
It's not even 2021.
What if it's as soon as it is 2021? Why does it have to start so late?
So you want to do the calendar year? Then we're going to end it at New Year's?
I guess. Because then what's the definitive end of the season?
It's just like any league. You have a starting date and an end date.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I understand.
So why would this league all of a sudden be 365 days?
Why wouldn't it? Why does it have to start?
Because I think part of it is just the fact that it's like there's a time element to it. I think part of the challenge is the fact that there's a time element to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think that that like
Brandon says cuz it's fucking Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Start now.
Yeah, I don't care. If you guys want to start now, start now. I don't
Okay, but then
I don't get it, but sure. Why not? Fuck it. Go for it.
No, let's figure. What if it started like the first big tournament and then ended the last big tournament?
When's the first big tournament?
Memorial, Arizona.
Which is what?
February?
I got it.
What?
So the tour championship, when does that end? Like, do you remember?
I don't remember the date, but whatever it is.
But does it end on a Saturday or a Sunday?
I don't know. October, Redmond says. Is it a Saturday or Sunday? Do you know? When was Triple Threat? What? Oh, that's true. He said we watched Haley win that day.
That was a Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. At least this year.
So it ended on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Okay, Las Vegas. Las Vegas Challenge, Waco, Texas State Jonesboro, Class 1. USDGC, Pro Tour Champion. Oh, it probably sounds really loud for you guys. And then there is dates. October 14th through 17th.
Is the championship?
Yeah, so October 17th is
the last day. It's a Sunday, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Okay, so it ends October 17th.
October 17th is a Sunday. Yep. And when's the first tournament?
It's February 25th.
February 25th is a Thursday.
Okay.
All right. So let's do that. So it's the whole length of the Pro Tour series.
Okay.
Of the Pro Tour.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
February 25th to October 17th. And then I will offer my home as the banquet ceremony, and we can do that. We can do that whenever.
Oh, dude, that'd be sweet to have like a big party at the end.
That's what I'm saying. We'll have a big party in the house.
That'd be awesome.
So when is? I know Rob sent it out. When is the triple threat for next year? Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
10/17 is a triple threat.
Yep.
So it'll be the next week.
The next week, what?
Next week we'll have the award ceremony here.
Okay.
So the 17th, the next week would be the 25th is Sunday. So let's do it on Saturday. So Sunday, October 24th, or Saturday, October 24th.
Triple threat is
The 17th.
pending Stony Open.
Okay. So this will be
Nice.
pending the triple threat.
Yeah. Subject to change,
Yeah.
but
So
basically the rules that are going to be followed is
So the Stony Open will be on a Sunday anyways.
okay.
So the Saturday following the triple threat will be the awards for this. And we'll have it at my house. That'll give us a week to get everything inscribed and get everything kind of all set. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got the courses. We have the course name. Winner gets his whatever stuff. We have start and end-ish date.
Yep.
What else do we need?
$30 a person.
Yeah. What do you guys think for entry? 30 a person?
Yeah.
I'm down with 30.
30 for the year.
Yeah.
I will donate use of the shop and my time. And then whoever else wants to, even like if you have something that you want to do in my shop, I have a full on crazy ridiculous wood shop.
Yeah.
So if you have like something that you want to work on or anything like that, and you want to schedule a time, we can meet up, and then you can also put some time into trophy design and all that.
Yeah.
So
because we're thinking building some obnoxious
amazing
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
big time.
the greatest trophy in Southeast Michigan.
Do you have a lathe?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is it hidden in there?
It's underneath the backside of the chop saw stand.
Oh, okay.
It's on. It's in
I've always wanted to use one.
It's in the tool corral.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, and we can do.
Good point.
Any number of materials or whatever it is, and so we'll collect the money kind of earlier in the year, and then we can all chip in and design and whatever, figure out what it's going to be that's going to make us all juiced up.
So is the entry fee going to be paying for that? So like $30 goes in, how much gets out? Or like what gets taken to put towards trophy?
$30.
Just 30. Oh, okay.
$30 each. 100% goes to materials, and then all the time will be time that we kick.
So then all they're winning at the end is
what
gloating and
so what you're
some
going to win
picking?
What you're going to win at the end is you're going to win that trophy, right? And you're going to get to keep it for a year. You're going to get to keep it until the next year.
Okay.
And then after that, when you give up the big trophy, you're going to get a small trophy that you get to keep forever, and probably a case to keep that trophy in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what we've talked about before, I think, is the first year, all the entry fee will go towards the trophy. The second year, we will create the mini trophy for the first year and the second year with the money. And then the third year, we'll probably add some shit to the trophy and then make a mini trophy for the third year.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So eventually, each year, the winner will get the mini trophy in a case, like a nice wood case, maybe a glass front.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like a nice case, velvet inlay, the whole thing. That's a mini replica.
A nice light in there. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
And it'll be a mini replica of the big trophy. And then whatever money is left from creating the mini trophy and the case will get kicked into adding stuff to the trophy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So maybe like 1 year.
So the payout pool is going to be hard to decide, but the material or like the money's essentially just going to the trophy.
It's trophy only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's trophy only.
Okay. For this first year, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably subsequent years.
Okay.
Yeah, unless we end up with like a huge pool of people.
Right.
And then you could get some cash. But the first year, I'd imagine we're going to eat up the money making the trophy.
Yeah.
Because we're going to make the best trophy ever made.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's going to be something like you want to win or like something sweet.
It'll be like the Stanley Cup with the World Series trophy on top of it, wearing a green jacket.
Yeah.
Right.
Big time. What do we have? Yellow jacket?
Yeah, something.
I don't know.
Red jacket.
Is it even Is it a full-on attire?
You-
like
you-
a Nico suit?
You know what I just thought of? It could be a sword. If it's the gladiator, right? Like maybe each year you just win the trophy that goes along with the name of the course. You know what I mean? So like 2020, you just win the sword.
Yeah.
And then we could go get like
So each time it's a unique
I don't know.
big trophy.
We'll have to play around with it. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's a trophy only win.
Okay.
Because like I said before, I think the money that you would win would be dumb compared to what you're putting into it.
Yeah.
Because even if you did all cash, like if we
Right.
had
I forgot we talked about that.
yeah, let's say we had 15 people play and it was $30 a piece and all of it goes to the winner.
It's Discana 1 Gladiator,
Yes.
not Gladiator 18. Just Gladiator.
Just Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
Because even if you won all the money, like it's probably not going to pay for what you put into it.
Right.
So then who cares?
Yeah. And then just going for okay, I like that. I'm down for trophy only. I'm even down for like each time the money that gets put into it, it just goes also into time building whatever.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
like the mini trophy, right, depending on so then it depends on the year that you win, right? So like if you win the first year, all of that money is going to go into the big trophy. Then the second year, all that money is going to get split up into 2 mini trophies and cases.
Mm-hmm.
So then depending on how much money we get year 2 would depend on how nice the mini trophies and cases are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Subject to change, open to ideas.
Right.
Redmond made a good point. If it was a sword, you could have all the names that you've beaten,
Yeah,
like
on
just
the sword.
engraved and then
Yeah.
like crossed out or whatever.
Yeah.
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 That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
And they could all be like handwritten too.
Yeah.
Like you just get a laser and you just like write it in or some shit.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
plenty of either we do a new trophy each year that you just keep, or we do the one trophy and then you get a mini trophy. The
Mhm.
easiest one to do would be the one trophy each year that you just keep.
Yeah.
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 And then
And I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so either way, whatever. And then that could be what you pick.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? When you pick the name, like you get a hole, you get to pick the name of the course, and you get to pick what the trophy is going to be.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we'll just spend the year Amazon, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace trying to find that one that's going to be the thing.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. And
Okay.
figure if it's 10 people, you know, we can buy a $250 sword and then spend $50 on engraving
Yeah.
and just get it all gangstered up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do whatever.
Maybe
I'm down.
$200 sword, maybe get it refinished. And,
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah. And if it gets big enough, we'll have a big enough pool where we could just like hire 2 chains.
Yeah. Or you win
Yeah. To
you
get
win
the
a
most
Honda.
expensivest.
You win an 84 Honda. You know,
That's not foreign.
it is foreign.
Whatever.
Honda is foreign. It's as foreign as it comes.
You think 2 Chains rolls around in a Honda
No.
84?
Civic. He's got it.
Oh my god. A massive wooden sword made with names burned into it would be neat. Then the mini sword's going to have your name and year burned into the blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
So so in the end, like as we talked to
Rob just pulled up Civic. Yeah.
So I didn't tell you. So I told you I had all the points on the Speedway card, and I was gonna wait and then turn it in when I got like a Honda or something.
Yeah.
So I'm broke. So when it came time for Christmas time, I was like, I'm gonna go check it out and cash
Yeah.
it in. I had enough for a $50 and a $25 Amazon gift card
Nice.
in Speedway points.
Oh my god. How many points did you
I
have?
had like 90,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope.
One of the first times I ever knew anybody that had any kind of points and used them at all.
Yeah.
Like I had probably like 2,000. I was like, wow, I got like some points. And our buddy Zach Amos, we went to Lakeshore one time and we stopped at the Speedway on the corner. And then I saw he had like his points slip or whatever. He had like 138,000 points. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow, I'm Speedway poor, like in points.
Yeah, because you can get like
Yeah.
a $100 Speedway merch card
Yeah.
with points.
Yeah.
Like you get $100 worth of Speedway merch, which is what it is.
Yeah.
So the other thing that we need to think about is tiebreaker.
Oh, that's actually what somebody brought up too.
Okay.
He said, I expect ties, tiebreaker. The only thing anyone said was whoever got the lower score first. I mean, I could see that, but is that the best way to do it? Or is it the least amount of attempts? Like whoever got that score in the least amount of attempts.
I think that the total score doesn't like the time frame, the attempts and all that. I don't like that as a tiebreaker.
Okay.
because I think it discourages you at some point. If somebody puts up some sick score, then it's going to be like, well, even if I do my best, the best I'm going to do is tie, and I'm going to lose the tiebreaker.
Yep, I'm down.
So what I'm thinking is the lowest high score on a hole.
Where did there we go. The lowest high score.
Yep. So if we this would be like tiebreaker number 1.
Okay.
So if you got hole 13 at Bald in 5, and the best I did on it was a 6, and you got Monster in 5, and you got all those in 5, and you had no 6s on your scorecard, and I have a 6 on my scorecard, you win.
Okay. Even though our scores are the same.
Even
so
the
highest
single score.
So you have 27 down, I have 27 down.
Yes.
But I have no 6s, you have a 6 to make up yours.
Yep.
I win.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it would be the combination of that moving forward.
Yeah.
So if we each have, all right, so both of our highest number is 6, but I have 2 6s and you have 1 6, then you win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you would just go all the way backwards through it.
Yeah, I like that. Rob's typing something, and he's been typing for a minute, but I like that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that encourages you to
keep playing
and do the best that you can.
Yep.
He said number of birdies, least number of double bogeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
So if you go all the way through and you tie, the scoring.
Yeah.
Like your score is actually composed of the exact same numbers.
Yeah.
Like I have 4 5s and 3 4s and whatever, and it's just all the way through.
Yep. Sudden death playoff at 4. Sudden death playoff at firefighters. What? Yeah. Redmond just said the same thing we did. So if it turns out we're both 27 down in the same way,
it's October,
basically,
right?
Yeah.
What if we do, just in keeping with the unconventional multiple tries situation? Everyone that can make it, and we go. And I'm trying to think of like closest that's reasonable would probably be Addison, and you just have a throw for the win at Addison, and you each get 18 discs, 18 throws at hole 10. And whoever accumulates the most points wins. So like
the most points?
Yeah, so like an ace is like 10 points, chains is like 5 points, basket and the top is like 3 points, pole is like 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay. And then if none of that happens, then like the very bare minimum is CTP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And so you both go. Everybody else can stand there on the tee pad drinking beers, whatever it is they want to do.
Yeah.
And then you just...
I think rezzing highly encouraged.
Highly encouraged.
Highly encouraged.
At that point, highly encouraged.
Yeah.
And you both show up with 9 discs. And you both get 2 rounds at 9 discs.
Yep.
Or 3 rounds at 6 discs, whatever it is. And you both stand on the fucking tee pad and throw it out. And everybody keeps score. And then whoever scores the most wins.
Rob said sword battle.
And then you whip your cocks out.
Penis sword fighting.
Yeah.
I like it. Was it someone said... Oh, Redmond said... whatever. Exact same score gets turned in. I think that falls into the same thing we just talked about. Because that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Because the tiebreaker before that doesn't work. Because you guys have the same exact score in whatever way. You have the same amount of 5s, 4s, so on and so forth. And then we go as a group and whoever wants to come out to watch you two play ace runs or whatever. So 5 points for aces, right?
Whatever
it is. Right. Points for aces, points for metal hits. And then if for some reason you guys don't hit any of that,
CTP.
It's CTP just wins it. And then you get 10 discs each. Bring 10 of whatever you want. And then we can decide like what hole later on, like if it happens. But I think that idea of doing the tiebreaker that way, I like.
Yeah, because it'll be
Yeah.
a cool spectator thing
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Because there's like real excitement standing there.
Yeah.
And you can razz the shit out of them.
Yeah,
and we don't
exactly.
we don't have to follow you around a
Yeah,
course.
so all that is going to be in place. Just what hole it's going to be can be subject to change.
Yep.
Yeah, and it can even be just decided between you two guys.
Yep.
Or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down.
I like that. The only thing
sure.
I was thinking is 10 is the only hole, well, the one that I'm thinking of on that course.
Yeah.
That's close. That would be like legitimate.
Or maybe we pick the hardest hole for both of them. Like maybe they just, I don't know.
Yeah, but I think
Anyways.
like playing out a hole would be a
Yeah.
pain in the ass. Like if you
Right.
guys just keep playing out the same hole, then like
True.
spectator-wise, it would suck.
Yeah.
Because like I don't really,
Ace runs.
I don't really care to watch you guys play like 13.
Yeah,
and
but I would like
balls
to
over
watch
and
hole
over.
10 at Addison.
Yeah,
on
because
repeat.
you could stand
Yeah.
by the basket and wave your hands
Yeah.
and shit and fuck with them. I think that would be cool.
Hole, if you choose Addison, hole 11 would be sweet. Folks can watch well enough. But that's not Vietnam. I like Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that that's cool, and we can tweak it out later. How many throws you get, what the scoring is, all that. Because,
Yeah.
but like spectator wise,
Yeah,
that
I think
would
it's
be
going to
the
take
ultimate.
something special-ish to get to that point where we
Yeah.
have to like go out and
super random.
yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah, because you'd literally have to score the same.
Yeah,
You know, and I think like in the end, like the idea that it's going to come down to final score being the same is probably slim. Like I think this would be more of like for the future if we had
Mhm.
like 20 people, right? You might get the chance of like, oh
Right.
shit, it's going to go to the playoff.
yeah,
But yeah, I think that would be fun.
yeah. But we are already playing Addison 10 as part of the round. That's why I said 11. Yeah, I think it's not something to worry too much about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we spend a lot of time in it, and then like it could, in theory, just never happen.
Right,
too.
2032 it comes up.
Yeah,
We've got the whole plan
yeah,
in
we
place.
fucking.
We have all Rob already drew
Oh
up.
my God! It's in. We built a box for it. It's got lights. It's got glass. It's,
We're ready to play off finally.
yeah, it's on super thick resume paper. You got to get it
Yeah.
notarized.
You have to wear white gloves when you pull out the
Yeah.
rules for the
you got to
playoff.
you got to hire somebody like not from the Guinness World Records, but somebody who's got like the same thing set up.
And you have to get a notary.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Scott's a notary too, so
Yeah,
we can get
he'll
him
have
to
to come
do it.
out.
But he's gonna have to ask for your everything or
Yeah.
whatever.
Cool. All
Yeah.
right, well, I feel good about it.
Yeah, me too.
I think that-
Only first place trophy, right? Second
Yep.
is just the first loser.
Yep,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Maybe you get top.
yeah. GG's. You
Yep.
get a sticker. You get a fucking star.
Yeah, and afterward we'll have a nice like pizza party over here or something, and
Yeah, I think
We can do-
regardless.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
can-
we're gonna have the party and
yeah,
whatever.
we can do fun and games or whatever.
Yeah, hang out.
Yeah, we can see what
Snort
else.
some pre-workout if you want.
Yeah.
See kind of like how that is.
Yeah, but see what we got going on. Maybe there's like a UFC that night or something. We could like order up the fight and
Yeah.
like just do something nice as a group.
Yeah.
Because
Totally.
only the people in the group will be able to appreciate what it was.
Yeah, and talk about, because maybe you guys never play together, because that's the biggest thing too is like, I know I said it. I'll probably do like another like tutorial video or like about it again real quick. That's amazing.
But now we don't have. Do you want one?
I'm good right
But
now.
now you don't have to worry about building the course, which has been the
Yeah.
tricky part. Now you
Yeah,
just say, "Here's
and
the
that's what I
course."
was talking to Rob about yesterday. Was like I want to like at the end of the podcast, the course is going to be finalized because Rob came in with like the second part of like the score sheet or the scorecard, and I was like, I don't know how to tackle that just yet, but I want to get like the holes and everything, and then I'll worry about that. And then he emailed me yesterday morning with the scorecard. I was like, oh, that's sweet. And then he was like, yeah, it's interactive, this and that. And then as I was going through, I was like, this is fucking badass. Yeah. And to be able to see it basically live is going to be sweet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing that I would like to do for each person when you sign up and whatever, and we figure out who it's going to be and all that stuff. So cutoff date to sign up will be like St. Patrick's Day or something.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
When the last day to sign up, because you should be able to sign up like after it actually starts if you want to come in May, or I mean, like I don't know at what point we'll have to figure out a cutoff date. But then also I think it would be funny to keep track of your expenses. Like how many miles did you drive? You know what I mean? Like maybe not total expenses, but just like, you know, park entry fees and miles.
Yeah. I think that would be an interesting one, is just how many times you went to go play where. Because like for us, like going to playing Birchfield, like You
It's
do
a
that a
day.
handful of
Yeah.
times. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
5 days worth of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think keeping track of your miles and then,
Rob said I'm not adding expenses to the spreadsheet. That's
No.
fine. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
this
like,
is
that's
personal.
a fun personal thing.
yeah,
Like,
it'll be a funny thing.
yeah.
And maybe we have like a, consolation thing at the banquet or something for like just funny prizes. Most
Yeah.
miles traveled.
Yeah.
Most time wasted, which is the person that put in the most amount of time and didn't win.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Most
the
time-
guy who won versus the guy who lost. Like how many times guy number 2 traveled.
Yeah, to like
all-
Holt
yeah.
to try to get a fucking 4 on,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, total time wasted.
Yeah.
7 weeks.
Oh my
Congratulations.
God. Yeah, we can
You get like a box of Kleenex or something. Here you go. Way to go.
Oh my God. All right, I put last day to sign up, keeping track of expenses or whatever. Is
Yep.
like I thought there was something else that I was going to write down. I don't remember. Anyways, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more coming to fruition now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's basically done.
It's a good time to be alive.
Yeah, big
Yep.
time. Discana won.
Just kind of won.
Yeah.
Gladiator.
Tiebreaker. How many miles did you walk? If I walked less than you, then I win. What happens when someone's taller or shorter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what playing alone does not count.
No.
You have to play with somebody. They don't have to be in the league, but they do have to play, and you have to keep track of it on UDisc.
Yep.
And then take a screenshot, save image, whatever you want to do, and of that scorecard of your score and the other people that you play with, whether it's one other person or like 50 other people. And we need to be able to read your score and see that they played too, and then you post it in the Discord. And then we, likely I or Rob or whatever, since Rob is doing like all this other fun work, we'll put it into the spreadsheet so it updates. And then you'll be able to go and click on that spreadsheet link and see where you sit versus everyone else and how you're doing better or worse versus everybody else on particular holes and all that.
Yep.
Which is sweet.
Dope.
Yeah. Big time. Yeah.
Oh, this
yeah,
would be so cool.
Big time.
I think the minute I get the fucking birdie on hole 1 at Toboggan, I'm just going to start talking shit like nobody's business. I've never tooted in my life.
There's going to be a flood of images on Discord just covered in baby oil.
The only time I ever fucking even had a chance at the 2, I just airballed the putt. I was so nervous. But yeah, there's a few of them that like if you got it, it would just be so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Like get the 2 at fucking the 2
and
at
then
Toboggan.
818 at what fucking
Monster.
Yeah.
It's a good 3.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good 3.
Yeah.
Ridiculous
no shit.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only person, well, whatever. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah. Super excited. Well, thank you for those tagging along.
Yeah.
On the,
yeah.
the
Seriously.
live feed.
I missed if you guys, I'm assuming you guys are enjoying it because you have stuck with us this whole time and it wasn't that bad. And this is actually a lot of fun. It'll be nice when this is more set up more definitively.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at I was looking at soundboards for a while or mixers rather.
Yeah.
So we can have everything go and feed into that. So they're not getting like shitty audio. It would be like this audio coming through. Because right now they're getting wherever your microphone is on their
Tight.
audio.
That computer's in a bad mood too. So you got to watch
It
out.
is in a bad mood.
You got to watch out with it.
Yeah. So
But,
thanks, guys. This
thanks,
is
guys.
awesome. We're not going to see you guys for New Year's. We're going to do a New Year's week podcast
Yeah.
or whatever. But Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And you can go into 2021 knowing that the course is set
Yeah.
for Discana.
Yeah.
Start getting your game plan together. Figure out your miles. Pack your snacks.
Yeah. Big time. Snacks,
Do your-
drinks,
do your stretches,
towels,
figure out your
stretch
whole
punches,
system.
reverse hypers,
Yep.
weighted dips and pull-ups.
And then we'll also have the message board, obviously, that everybody can communicate through. So if you want to go or you're going to go or whatever, you can just post on there like, hey, I'm going to go. Because,
This board is Discord.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I think a real cool part of the whole thing is just the amount that we'll get to play together.
Yeah.
And, like, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
So
big
if we
time.
can get, like, 4 people at a time or 6 people at a time to go out to different places and, like, do a lot of the stuff live with each other,
Yeah.
that would be the best.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Totally.
Not, I'm,
If you have the chance to, like, you're going out to play a league round and like none of your buddies want to go, and you're like, shit, well maybe somebody in the league wants to. And you just pop in there like, hey, I want to get around here for this hole.
Yeah.
Somebody else, like, I'm down.
Yeah.
I've already played that hole, but I want to get better or whatever.
I took a 5.
Yeah, and then now it brings that, like, you're there to compete. Like, you're there for only like a hole or two or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, you can't just like, it's not just a casual round.
Yeah, I think it'll be funny as shit when we drive all the way out to fucking Holt and you throw out of bounds and I'm rolling around on the ground laughing my ass off like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. One quick, I just thought of this actually.
What?
So since this is a league round, I would say that all league rules would apply in the sense that it's not like, if you're playing like hole 1 and you're like throwing warm-up shots and whatever, or you're like, I want to try this shot out, I think that's up to your discretion. But usually the league round is like you're playing it like a tournament. Like you get the shot off the tee or whatever, and then that going into the hole that actually matters is the same thing. Like you're not throwing a bunch off the tee, obviously, and then putting your putt a million times until you make your putt. Does that hold true for the rest of the course?
No.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No. You can do whatever on the other holes of the course that don't count towards this. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Okay.
You have to play out the whole course.
Yes.
You have to play the whole course.
Okay.
On the holes that count for this league, you cannot throw any other shots.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
So if you go out to Toboggan and you're practicing your drives on hole 1, you need to pick up all of those discs, come back to the tee pad, have no discs on the course.
Yes.
And then throw your drive for this.
Yes.
It can't be, I threw 3 warm-up shots and then turn to your buddy and be like, this is the one that counts and I'm going from here. No.
Okay.
All of your discs have to be with you on the pad when you throw your drive for that hole.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it clears up all the gray area.
Yeah.
And then from that, you got 1 throw from each mark till the hole's in the basket. And then on the second hole, if you want to throw 18 drives, I don't give a fuck. You just got to play
have
out the
to
course.
finish the course out.
Yep.
Yep.
You can play Cali the rest of the time, whatever you want.
Yeah.
But definitely on that hole, there's only 1 drive.
Yeah.
If you want to go out before you start playing and throw that hole 85 times and then go back to hole 1 and be like, all right, now we're starting, and throw second drives and second putts and everything else on the other holes. But when you get to that hole, that's it.
A tier.
1 drive,
Yep.
and you play it from there.
Yep.
And all water, all that stuff applies. All OBs apply.
Yep.
Yep.
Makes logic.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Ready?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's
Work
go
it
work
out.
out and do some stuff.
Small spinning child.
Yeah.
All right, later, guys. Bye.
Yeah.